I think that we're going to have a very good stream today. Not to mention, things gonna get pretty wild. Oh boy. Okay, so guys, we are gonna start a little bit early today. Not because of anything in particular, it's just that I want to make sure that we all have enough time to actually get ourselves settled in. So guys, feel free to grab yourself a glass of water, a snack, or a Nintendo Switch. If you guys are playing, let's say, Fire Emblem Warriors, you guys might want to be able to grind during this one, give you guys something a little bit nice to listen to. Now, today's live stream is brought to you by Water, the Drowser Champions. It's gonna be great, I promise. We're gonna have a fun stream. This is going to be... It's not really a challenge run like the previous one was. This is gonna be a challenge. I think this will be harder than the last run, but we know... We have a better idea of how this game actually works, so this will be great. But first, before we actually begin, I just want to say hello to everyone. Those of you guys that are playing, if you guys are playing Fire Emblem Heroes, that also might be a thing that you guys might want to play. Farm up those points while you still can. But before we actually begin though, I want to say hello to Brad Zhang. Brad Zhang, thank you very much for being the first person to respond to when we first scheduled this stream last night. Also Aiden Smith, you were there too. Hello to both of you guys. And let's say hello to everyone else that's here. Mark Min, Yami Squall, Ben Jaws, Augustria, my boy Augustria's here. Jeremiah Williams, sorry I'm doing it during school, but that is just how we roll. We are going to start really soon, but first I just want to do a little bit of a test, if that's possible. Just to make sure that the volume levels are okay. Because, like, I'd like to have it a little bit more clear. I've been watching the archives lately. Oh, by the way, hello guys to the archives. Hello everyone in the archives. This is gonna be a fun one, I promise. Yeah, I just want to make sure that the sound is okay, because I like to have the sounds in my ears as we play, but I also want to make sure that you guys can also hear the commentary. Let's see how this goes. This might be tough, because Tora's like level 75, and he's supposed to be our tank. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, so we're just gonna kill this guy once, and then we're actually gonna get the proper run starting. So just give me a while. But yes, everyone, just so you guys know, the actual chat can be seen by the archive viewers, so be sure to say hello to them. Archive viewers, you guys mean a lot to me, really. You really do encourage me to play these games for extended amounts of time, because I know that there'll be people watching. That's just a great feeling, to be honest. It's a feeling I would not trade for the world. Also, I love how the Ether Cannon is just going straight out of position just because he can. Come on, show me that Golden Line Herald. Okay. And there's a quick up. Yeah, as long as the volume levels are fine, you guys can hear me while this is going on, while this craziness is happening, I think we're gonna be okay. Now, the reason why my damage wasn't very high is because Patroka requires you to have low HP, but it's really tricky to focus on getting that when you're already worrying about a whole bunch of other things too. Ooh, we almost just cleared the T on Tyrant Titan. That's cool. Oh yeah, I'll be putting the Discord link later, but for now, let's get some craziness done. Things will become super bueno. Oh, and he's gonna have the weakness too. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Here we go. I love the animation for Patroka's level 4. It's so cool. Love her outfit, man. She has a really nice outfit. This isn't enough to fill it, is it? Ah, okay. Oh wait, yeah, it is. Here we go. What a fun, fair, balanced game this is. This, like, as soon as we're out of chain attack, we just fill it all over again. How awesome is that? Oh man. I love how broken this game is. Like I said last week, if the challenge mode is becoming any more crazier, sorry, if the challenge mode has been paying attention to all the crazy stuff that the player base has found out, it'll be awesome. Okay, so yeah, okay. I think that's pretty good. I just want to make sure that everything's in order. Should be in order. Like, hang on. Well, okay. Hang on. And do you know what? Just because we know that like they will start off with Pyra, so we're gonna have to switch her. There we go. Okay, so what's gonna happen? I'm gonna quickly just cut the scene, and I'm gonna get this thing started for New Game Plus. So that involves like leaving the, like exiting out of the game, all that fun stuff. And here we go. So for this run, I'm hoping that we'll actually come closer to beating the game, because I remember the first time we did the Cosmos only run, we were a little bit slow, and like the majority of that stream was non-soloing, so let's see how we can do this. Okay. Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, I'm actually going to be playing this game in the English. No offense to people that like the Japanese dub, it's just that I personally prefer the English dub. I feel that the performances are a little bit more unique. Like, it's uniquely Xenoblade, you know? Yeah, Adam, these combat mechanics are really weird. They're, it takes a while to get used to, I grant. It takes a very long time to get used to. But once you do, once you get past the initial frustrations, because this game could be super frustrating. Like, my goodness, I remember when I first played, like, the first couple of hours of this game, how frustrated I was, because it felt like everything was against me, you know? Okay, maybe the volume's a little bit loud for me. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to go through when you're actually learning the ins and outs of this game, what works, what doesn't. There's so many things that you can experiment around with. Like, there's actually a lot of untapped stuff that, even for me, I've been playing this game for, what, like 450 hours, and I feel like I haven't explored everything. Alright guys, we're gonna go for the Pyra run. Here's what's gonna happen. For those of you guys that are watching at the stream archives, feel free to copy this build. This is going to be critical up and blade combo boost. The reason why I want critical is just because critical is always nice to have, not to mention that we will probably be using avant-garde medals, just because, like, any extra damage that we can get from criticals, it's fairly easy to get with the Aegis sword weapon class. As you can see, Pyra has 36% chance. And we're going to be going for the Blade Combo Boost 6. Pyra's Blade combos are amazing, okay? Like, here's the thing. Because if your playstyle revolves around chain attacks, then obviously Mithril would be considered better. But if you don't care about this stuff and all you care about is blade combos, Pyra is way better, in my opinion, than Mithril. The reason why is because when you have blade combo boost and then you use this in conjunction with the Affinity chart Resplendence at max level 72% increase, you're going to reach cap damage when you do the stages 2 and 3 of the blade combo. It's really, really powerful. You'll be hitting cap damage really quickly. Also, where is my... Okay, I guess we're gonna use the, sort of banishing for this one. Is that what I want to do? Hang on, wait, is this is Tachyon? No. Okay, so I'm just going for slightly more critical rates in exchange for auto attack. Because again, auto attack damage, it's important. Auto attack damage is important. It's just that I kind of just prefer to have critical hits, because it affects the smaller hits, but it does not affect... Critical hit does not affect the blade combos. Also, I love Pyra's English voice. Like, I'm okay with Shino Shimoji and hers. It's just that, yeah, it was... Like, people have mentioned this before. It is kind of like typical damsel in distress, and there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just that you're used to it. And, ooh, 200 gold. Breaking the bank. Breaking the bank. Wait, do I just talk to this? Man has not played this game in forever. But yeah, like, it's just that Pyra, like I said before, she seems much more personable in English. And that's kind of what Pyra's charm is the fact that she is kind of like that quote-unquote girl next door. So how's everyone doing today, right now? I love having a bunch of people watching the stream, but I love interacting with the people that are on the streams too. Also, forgive me, but we are going to be skipping a lot of cutscenes this time around. Like last stream, we did watch some of the cutscenes, particularly because I personally wanted to hear Morag in Japanese. Sounds pretty cool, but I like Kirsty Mitchell a lot. Like, I really like Kirsty Mitchell. Oh, do what I should have done. I should have taken a screenshot. I should have taken a screenshot because it was back in December, and there was this Twitter trend, hashtag, what's it called, I think it was like, make a happy story in 4 words, or 4 words, something like that. Like, happy story in 4 words. And for me, I did that, hashtag that, and then hashtag Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then my story was Morag joins the party, because that's what I didn't know. I didn't know that Morag joins the party. I didn't realize that, so... But it turns out that the voice actress, Kirsty Mitchell, liked my tweet, so I was like, oh! Should have. I do. I do have the screenshot of that. I was so elated for like the first few weeks after that happened because I really liked her voice. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah. I hope you guys are doing okay. It is a somewhat overcast Tuesday noon over here where I am. Not so bad. It's not as miserable as it was previously. Hopefully our stuff should be okay. Hopefully we shouldn't have any connection issues, and if we do, I apologize in advance. That's just the cost of living in a house with people. Like, I'm not the only person in the house, so we have to give some consideration for other people. 100,000. Yeah. Wait, can I just skip this? No, I can't. Sorry, GamerFan asked me, who did you get the Torna Blades for? I gave them... Okay, so... I gave Akos and Abrona to Nia. Abrona is broken on Nia. Incredibly broken on Nia, because it's a crit recharge break ability that hits multiple times. How is that not awesome? It's so good. Who else? Okay, Chrysitis I gave to Zeke because Zeke's Knuckle Claw ability has a topple built into it, and Chrysitis does bonus damage and also extends the duration of topple, so that would be best in my opinion. The next one is going to be... oh yeah, Patroka I gave to Morag because I'm all about that chain attack spam. Like, chain attack with Morag is awesome. Your lunch is about to end? That's okay, man. Bob at the Hobbit, I'm so glad you were able to drop by. I hear that the luncheons available in the Shire are amazing. Let's see, what else can I say? Like, okay, so Patroka on Morag is who I have. Who else am I missing? Perdito's weird. Like, honestly, you could put Perdito on anyone. I'm kind of indifferent about Perdito because Perdito's moveset is Ether Cannon, and the Ether Move Cannon moveset, in my opinion, is kind of bad. It's just that the specials make up for it. That's how I've always found it. Ether Cannon movesets are bad, but then the specials make up for it, and they're amazing. It was so great. Alright. Cool. Fishy. But yeah, basically that's kind of what I picked. I think Sever, the same story. Like, I didn't really care much about Sever's moveset. I think I can see why people like him. I didn't really feel him as much because he's kind of, I don't know, he's kind of just there, in my opinion. I never really paid too much attention to him, even though I was super excited about getting him when he was announced. What else can I say? There's also going to be... Oh, do you know what? The cutscene... Any cutscene with Pyra in the inn is probably going to be a thing that we're going to do. Do I have to buy anything here? Like... I guess we'll just buy a thing. Is that okay? Okay. Cool. What else can I say? Oh yeah, and then there's, of course, there is... Well, I'm trying to think if there's any, like, ones that I'm missing. Chrysitis... Yeah, okay. And then Mikhail on Morag is actually OP. Very, very OP. Arguably the best blade in the game. Because you can't die. Yeah, we'll watch the cutscene where Pyra jinx T. It's fairly early on, but I'm willing to take the hit. In time. The time hit. But yeah, like... What's, do we want to lower level this time around? I mean, like, it wouldn't make that much of a difference, would it? Yeah, you know what, yeah, let's do it. Like, we'll run for our lives. Let's be level 5, for all the difference that makes. Okay, also, yeah, you know, if that's the case, then I should probably look at my accessory builds, too. You got the season pass and have a bunch of rare pulls. Should you save them for later in the game? Jimbo Slice. Yeah, okay, so... Actually, yeah, that's... I'm not entirely sure how to answer that, because... If your chats are 4...
Did you sleep okay? I slept like a baby.
I'm trying. Yeah, like, do you know what? If that's the case, well, you might as well, because once you go to New Game Plus, you'll be able to start farming overdrive protocols, and that's gonna open up more experience. So honestly, it's okay to have a lot of blades on people. It's just that try to have as little blades as you can on Rex, due to the fact that Rex, as part of the story, is able to use every blade, eventually. Oh yeah, okay. Numa's passive abilities, Brendan Jones. I would love to explain them. However, I do not know them, which is very frustrating to me because I love making videos, right? And I love like explaining stuff. But the thing is though, there aren't any resources available, or I couldn't find any resources rather, that would show me actually knowing how exactly they work. Because there's a lot of things about Numa, or as I like to call it, Ascended Mithra, that I would love to know more about. The thing is though, is that like her existence in the game is so short-lived. Or sorry, her existence as part of one of your weapons, you know, as a player, is just, it's so short-lived that it kind of stopped mattering really quickly. Because like, as far as I was concerned, really Numa is just build up a bunch of orbs and then summon Numa and then you win that fight. Because you built 8 orbs. It's just, you need to know how to build 8 orbs.
All in one piece.
I really like Pyra's giggle. Can you guys hear that? I feel like you guys need to hear that. Yeah, okay, so if Numa has... Like, that's the thing, though. Like, if I could have a better idea of what Numa's passives are... Because passives are the most important thing about any blade. Like, honestly, passives define blades. Like, they could have the exact same moveset as someone else, but they will be completely different. That's what I like about this game. There's so much variety, and it's really easy to create variety just by giving people different passives. They might not necessarily be good, but at least they're different, and I like that. Like, there's no way you're gonna mistake... Like, you're never going to mistake Korra for Adenine, because they're both such different blades, and suited to much different kinds of playstyles. Okay, Chicken Soup Lover 516. Yeah, sorry, I meant to answer that quicker, but yes. Farming Overdrive Protocols, it's mainly just you play a lot, then you get yourself the bonus experience, and then you use that bonus experience to purchase it. Honestly, it used to be that you had to actually farm up your... What's it called? You have to farm up with affinity charts on level 4 blades, but that was not very efficient. It was very time consuming, so honestly it's best just to wait for New Game Plus. It becomes easier as you play though. Okay, we have to look at my accessory builds because I don't know what I'm going to be using. I want to use this, and we don't need this. So, does this part have the same song as Spirit Crucible? I'm not sure actually. Maybe. Okay, hang on a second. I need to... Okay, what's a good thing to have? Ooh, a sword attachment. This could be helpful. Oh, do you know what? Okay, there is actually a spreadsheet that I should have looked at. But there's this really cool comprehensive spreadsheet to show you where to get a bunch of stuff. I would love to know where to get a Aegis sword attachments, or a sword attachment. That would be very useful for this. I kind of wish I had that before I started. Oh, so hard. Man, it's gonna be really fun because... Okay, so for those of you guys that weren't present during the previous stream, where I went solo Cosmos against the final boss, it wasn't that bad, but I felt like because we were ether cannons, we were able to attack from long range, I had a little bit more of an advantage. Because, yeah, that Siren Buster really scares me. It does so much damage, and the only way to mitigate that damage is to build to level 4. Oh no, jump moments! This is a horror game now. So the really cool thing about Kuradil is the fact that, yeah, you can level people as best you can. But the thing is, it's all about bonus experience. It's not necessarily about how many levels they've lost. Unless, then again, maybe there's a formula, maybe like you get bonus experience based on levels too. Because I always thought that it was just bonus experience and then that's it. How do you have Pyra at the beginning of 3 slots? Because this is a New Game Plus. It really messes up the continuity. So we see this girl that's going to be very important to our future fates. And she'll appear later, hidden. But she's also here right now. Again, for all the sense that makes.
I found something.
Oh, that's great. What the heck is up with Sever? It's really... Also, part of the reason why I kind of prefer playing this in English is because of all the hidden dialogue, or the exclusive dialogue between blades. Because I wouldn't have realized, if it was in Japanese, I wouldn't have actually realized it, or I wouldn't have been able to appreciate it, because I couldn't fully understand what they were talking about. Yes, after they beat the game, you get New Game Plus. As a result of the update from, was it 2 months ago? A month ago? it has been a while. A lot of stuff has happened within the last couple of months, but it didn't feel like that long. That's what happens when you play a lot of games and then you cover them all. Time really flies. Because for a while, like I was trying to do like an upload every other day. But thing is though, because it's every other day, but I have so many different video ideas that you actually do start to lose track of time. Okay, so Philippine Ball. The way that Affinity works, I can at least explain this one. Affinity is basically the line between you and the blade. And the thing is, though, is that... Wow, I was hoping to get an auto attack in, but I guess we couldn't even do that.
Jin, check this.
So basically, the affinity is, like, the higher the affinity, the more your specials will recharge, the more damage you'll do, and certain passives also give you more bonuses with more affinity. But yeah, Ursula's pretty interesting though. Like, Ursula is, in my opinion, the best healer, but if you're player controlled. But when it comes to AIs though, not so much. Oh, hello, final boss Malos. Goodbye! What a fun game. Pyra, meet Pyra. Oh yeah. It's like quote the Star Wars, quote the Phantom Menace. This is getting out of hand. No, there are two of them. Oh boy. Gotta get ourselves some of that Star Wars while we still can, yeah? Why is there a pop-up showing up? No, I don't want this. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to stream. Thank you. There's a Microsoft Windows Security Essentials. Okay. I'm gonna try to level up. I'm trying to level down everyone in the party. Yes, Darian Taylor, that is factually correct. Cassandra is, in fact, the best female blade. Fighting Kurudil, finishing off with a throwing rock. Oh man. What if I could? Okay, I think we're okay. Yeah, okay. We're gonna burn our way through this. So, in order to make this more interesting for me, I am open to any and all questions. Don't even have to be related to this game. Could be any question, really. I'm open. It's just that we gotta book it. Oh, I remember how intimidating this all was. It's like, oh man, there are big creatures that are so much higher level than me. That's what I love about games like this, or most modern Japanese RPGs. I really love it when they made the jump to 3D, you could actually see the enemies that you could fight against. Like, I remember being super pumped when I was playing Final Fantasy 13 for the first time. I think I was like 16 years old when I played that game. And seeing these giant behemoth enemies and thinking, oh, cool, I can't wait to be strong enough to fight those things. Okay, sorry. Speaking of Star Wars, am I excited for Solo? Kinda. Like, honestly, like I liked Han Solo, but more than anything, I liked Harrison Ford. But, you know, if this is good, then it'll be good. Like, honestly, it could be, like, it could be good. I'm up for anything. Also, it counts as a prequel, so I have a tendency to like prequels. Like, I liked Rogue One. My favorite Star Wars prequel is Phantom Menace. Actually, Phantom Menace.
Come out.
Because, yeah, okay, a bit of trivia, well, about me. I grew up with the Phantom Menace on VHS. Yeah, that's right, the video cassettes. Really, really good stuff. And that was the only movie I watched, because we didn't have cable television at the time, so that was the only thing I could ever watch, and I would watch it so many times. Stupendous Wave or Star Wars here? I've never heard of that. Oh, Worm Eater Brog, don't do it. I like how that completely missed.
So why you guys?
So also, yeah, like I remember mentioning this last time, but for those of you guys watching the archives right now, hello, but you might or might not have remembered, but from the very first stream I mentioned how much I hated Nia when I first met her. The main reason why is because my own perception of these characters are little kids, but then when I hear them with more, like, with voices that are more mature than mine, I thought to myself, ugh, this just takes me out of it. It doesn't fit them at all. But then when Chapter 7 happens, I loved Nia. I really loved Nia past Chapter 7. My favorite running gag is, I love you, Nia, and everyone literally in the universe. It's like, goodness gracious me.
You're all mine.
Calm your mind. Structural analysis.
Wait, oh, does it not come with lockpicking? Is that where we're at right now? Okay, I guess Cosmos has the lock picking. Can I overdrive Cosmos to Nia so that I don't have to... Hang on a second. Wait. Give it a... Yes! Success. Oh, this is gonna be a pain though, because I don't want Cosmos fighting, because Cosmos has a lot of damage. So what we're gonna do is just have this, and then put Cosmos second, so that, well, most fights won't take that long anyway. Here we go.
Treasure acquired.
Erasing. Calm your mind.
Why didn't you level down Nia before starting New Game Plus? Well, in all seriousnness though, levels don't really mean much in terms of damage output, because everyone's already at like max affinity, full trust, S+ in terms of Pyra. So it doesn't really. But the thing is, levels affects HP. So as soon as we get to the next end, I will level down Nia, but honestly, damage doesn't mean that much. Oh, sorry, or it doesn't really influence your damage that much. Man, like, I've heard a lot about Xenoblade 1, and I really want to play it. It's just that, again, it's mainly a time issue for me. Like, part of the reason why I've been able to play a lot is because whenever I do play, again, it's all YouTube related. Like, the fact that I'm playing right now is one of the few instances of me playing. I've not played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 since last stream, actually, because all that Fire Emblem that we've been playing. And I guess that's kind of the key for me, is that because I restrict myself from playing too much, that's how I don't get burnt out like some people do. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, let's give Nia a not drum arc. Wait, I think we have one actually. And we can take off Cosmos. I don't think there's gonna be any lockpicks to worry about. That's a good idea though. Let's go with a
Let's prove our new powers.
Hutar with a strength mod. Wait. What's an even worse one? Wait, did I not have any? Oh no, I don't. That's unfortunate. Wait, Ether mod.
Let's prove our new powers.
Like, I do want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 1. It's just that it's mainly a time thing. Not to mention that finding a copy is gonna be a little bit difficult too. Oh man, fun thing I want to divulge though. Recently, actually right before the stream, I had recently ordered a NFC card for Fierce Deity Link because I want to get the because my buddy, he actually bought a Switch recently and he got Breath of the Wild and he's been playing it ever since, and it made me think, oh, I'd love to play as Fierce Deity Link, and then with Hyrule Warriors on the horizon, we finally get to play some more Fierce Deity Link after this. I really want to replay Majora's Mask. Like, it's just, again, it's a time thing. Have I played Xenoblade Chronicles X? I've heard about it, but I've never played it. Like, I remember when all my friends, like, you know, because we're all a bunch of suckers that bought Wii U's. Like, I bought my Wii U day one. I remember that day like it was yesterday. And I was kind of waiting around for a good addictive game to play. There you go. Alright, that's one, that's two, that's three. Woo! Having a good time. Oh man. Gonna get this one now. Oh, look at it! Look at this stunning view right now. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Oh, come on. Fine. What I appreciate about this, like, I feel like I'm already gonna enjoy this more than the Cosmos run, because with Cosmos, you had to wait a really long time for auto attacks to happen. I hated that. Also, hello Blackpink. Welcome back, actually. Wow, perfect attendance for the Xenoblade streams. Congratulations. There we go. Just cancel this one. But yeah, like, playing as Pyra is gonna be fun because the level 2 special, not only does it do a lot of damage, but it also has AoE, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, all I want to say though is that, like, I was waiting for this next killer game to play on the Wii U, but I ended up not playing it. Just because I think I was busy with... Like, okay, what was I doing that year? It was 2015, yeah? So, I started working, and I was mainly just gonna play Smash Bros. the entire time. Daniel Furman, welcome back. Having the month's break from Xenoblade 2. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's very refreshing to play Fire Emblem Warriors sometimes. Like when you look at it on the face value, it doesn't look like much of a game. But then when you consider just how relaxing it is to clear out entire maps, goodness, it's fun. How am I going to deal with the Force Mithra? I think we'll just have to play it like normal. The thing is, switching between Pyra and Mithra has no cooldowns, so it might be okay. But then if it does force us to stay as... If it forces us to stay as Mithra, then we're just gonna have to grin and bear it. That's kind of like how this entire run, or how the entire last run is, like the first couple of chapters. Oh, hello, Padre. Wait. Auto attack him to death. Look at these auto attacks, look at these. Look how silly this is. Chop, chop, chop. But yes, I'm really excited for the new Smash Bros. I'm looking forward to making some videos about it. Not necessarily guide videos, because I think there are plenty of more qualified people to make guide videos. I might do showcases for each of the characters, because, you know, Smash has some cool stuff, but when it comes to, like, the technical stuff, though, I might sit that one out. So. Oh, that was easy. Oh yeah, I forgot Rolling Smash is an AoE, so it would hit both of them. Cool. But do I play competitive Smash though? I do not. Like, I've played for glory here and there, but I was never super serious about it. Like, I was never, like, seriously into, like, you know, trying to enter local tournaments and such. Oh yeah, Smash videos on day one. Man, imagine. I'm thinking about it right now, and the thing that bothers me though is that when it comes to Smash, also hello Mickey. The problem about Smash videos is, again, there's so much information already available, and yes, it's going to be a different game, or there's a very high chance it's going to be it's going to be a different game. It's just that there are so many people with experience and expertise, and they're probably already content creators as it is, so, like, really my main niche was just making content for stuff that doesn't exist. And when it comes to actually having Smash, though, it'll be a little tricky. Taco the Game Player, glad you can join the stream for my background noises. I love being the background noise, dude. How do you get Cosmos? Philippine Ball, I gotta say, this is my advice for actually everyone that is struggling to get Cosmos right now. It's persistence. It's literally just persistence. Don't think about it too hard, just farm up your cores, put some music in the background, talk to some friends while you're opening and releasing all the blades. That's the only way I can do it. It's just a lot of luck. For me, I wasn't even trying. See, I wish this was an alternate costume. I would love this to be an alternate costume available in-game, because it looks so good. This Pyra costume, it's so cute. Goodness. But yeah, I think as though I love to do some Smash Bros stuff, but it might just be me playing fights. But that would be about it. I don't know, though. Like, I'd love to, though, because I love Smash Bros. It's just that it'll be tough to justify me putting out videos when there are going to be people that do it much better. Music? What kinds? Anything that you like, really. I mean, for me lately, I've been going back to my roots, listening to some Linkin Park for all that for all that is. Love it, though. It literally anything, but also there would be times where I would like find recommendations for my friends, different. I'm trying to be a little bit more eclectic as I get older, get as many different choices as I can. Retronicle, what got me into YouTube? Boredom got me into YouTube, actually. So I've said this a long time ago, but you know, when I first started playing Breath of the Wild. Okay, so the very first videos I put out, I think I deleted them though, because, you know, who needs them, was my playthrough of Demon Souls, and my other playthrough of Dark Souls 2. So, that happened, but then the other issue is that I just uploaded them because I love editing video, and I love, like, just playing games and recording them. When it came to actually, like, getting into YouTube, like, super getting into it, it's going to be that it was March 4th, and I was bored, and I uploaded a video. Yeah, that's basically what it is, though. Like, there was, like, I was bored, I decided to record myself fighting against the Chasketa, what's it called? The Chasketa Shrine Guardian. and then just beat the game like that. Oh, we used to go to Taurus house. We can just warp. Goodness. Oh, I regret actually. I should have rewatched the Hana QT. Sorry, the Hana Judgment Day. Heart to Heart next time.
Nia and Dromark.
Well, I think as though Rex will just level up like normal, so that's why I resetted the level. Like he is going to level up like normal, just as well, and it won't be that hard because remember we just do a lot of damage. We're basically gonna be glass cannons. We can't really take a hit, but we're definitely going to dish out the damage. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Torrigoth. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Like, I'll see. Okay, guys. Question: what is your personal favorite heart to heart? My favorite heart to heart is in the Morardane Hot Spring between Tora, Zeke, and Morag. Instant classic. Mecha Flame, I might get to a Dromark video. Oh, there is an idea. It's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be a little bit more. What's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? It's not. It's gonna be a lot more hypothetical than usual. There's like there is still going to be a little bit of analysis. It'll still be like a quote unquote showcase, but the majority of the time it's gonna be me talking about how to make Dromark better. It's not because we're competing or anything like that. It's just that I'd love for Dromark to be more on the same page as other story type blades. Because every character got something awesome. Like Pandora was super unexpected, but she could be considered the best single target damage blade in the game. And we already know that Pyra Mithra is overwhelmingly powerful. Poppy QT Pie, broken. Bridget, broken. Against Artifice Ophion. Like, yeah, like every story blade play. It's just that Dromark, he's literally just meant to be a sort of. Oh wait, we have to. Wait, hang on. Let me just look at this. Yeah, he's sort of meant to be like your first healer, and he does that just fine. So that's kind of what it is, though. Is that like he's okay, but I'd love just to see him improve because I don't want to stop using him just because I have no need of him. I'd love to have him as a viable option. Yeah, Chicken Soup Lover, that's exactly what I thought too. And honestly, I was glad that I wasn't the only person that thought that. For those of you guys that haven't seen it, and I guess for you guys in the archive, when they were mentioning Nia, I actually thought that Nia was actually just a little boy. But it turned out, no, it's something much more complicated than that, that required like a 45-minute cutscene to explain. It's good stuff. Auto attack! Yeah! Look at these auto attacks. Look at these auto attacks. Oh man, Pyra's so OP, you guys. Let's do it again. Here we go. Look at these auto attacks. I love this. So good. Okay, now the Crabble guy's around here, yeah? But yeah, sorry. I just wanted to mention that with the hot spring, with Tora, Morag, and Zeke, it's just Morag saying, "How would you die in a fire, Zeke?" Awesome. Terrific. I always like to imagine that underneath her coat, Morag's actually shredded, like totally jacked. Okay, hang on. Why is my auto attack so fast? Because I cancel it with walking. So basically, for those guys that don't know, all you have to do is just move. Yeah, you just have to move, and then as soon as the attack lands, and then he'll reset the animation. There we go. So like this. Move. It looks so silly. Okay, so is that all I had to do, right? Wait, hang on. I keep forgetting about this. Goodness. Yeah, I know, like, honestly, like, I'm pretty sure even Morag, as much as I love her design, she does kind of feel like a compilation of different anime girls. Like, particularly the more grown-up, mature ones. Oh yeah, no, honestly, it would make fights so much easier because you can recharge your arts really quickly. And the nice thing about, because that's kind of the reason why I actually don't find Mithra to be so much more superior than Pyra, because Pyra actually does have this ability. Mithra does have it too. It's just that Pyra's ability to burst people down with blade combos is really, really nice. Someone about to get pummeled when Smash gets out. And it's the guy that donated the $2. Yeah. Shoutouts to my boy Mickey. I like him because he gives me money. I like him because he gives me money. The only real trade-offs though to the auto attacks is just that you miss out on the bonus from third. Honestly, like I wouldn't mind getting into Smash Bros. It's just again, it's gonna be weird because like my stance on Smash Bros has always been, oh, fun party game where I just pick Rob. No, sorry, no, Rob is actually kind of good. Like who's a character that I like using that isn't quote unquote good? Who do I mention so as not to ruffle anyone's feathers? Let's play as Sheik. Let's play as Sheik just for fun, not because I think Sheik's any good. Sorry, no, okay, no, sorry. Big apologies to actual Sheik fans. Oh boy, okay. Are we doing this? Super rusty. Have not played this in a very, very long time. Oh boy, I want Tiger to be in the new Smash Bros. Oh, stop. Okay, if I walk into the... Okay, because last time, my downfall was the spiky ball. It's always the spiky ball. Always. Always. Also, Mickey, do you mind giving your mom back her credit card? I'm scared. Sorry. I didn't mean to be that vocal. Oh, no. No! Stop! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get emotional. It's just that this game gets me emotional. It's such a good game. Instant classic. I love it so much. But my goodness, it breaks my heartstrings. I'm doing poorly right now. Stop. Oh, it hurts. This actually hurts because I just feel that itch that like, oh, I have not achieved like that. And then you start overthinking, then you realize like, oh, I've done poorly. I might as well just walk into a trap right now. Just let it all end. Oh yeah, I forgot it takes 3 hits. I always forget that. So salt-inducing and distressing. Get out of my way! Thank you. Okay, cool. Sorry. This is probably the angriest you guys have ever seen me on stream, actually. This game does stuff to me. This game actually does, a number on me. Stop! Leave me alone, fish. Phil fish. Bring back Fez too. Oh man. That wasn't that bad. Like, that was substantially better than the last time. Oh, man. Yeah, like, honestly, play on easy because you don't want to have a heart condition after this. It's a bad time. It's a bad time. Also, thank you very much, Mickey D's, for the coffee. That is going straight to my... that caffeine's going straight to my bean. It's going straight to my brain. Oh, that is so stressful. It doesn't help that I'm actually wearing layers and a hat right now, so I'm actually getting that kind of made me a little bit sweaty. It is one of the most like white knuckle. It's like one of the most white knuckle action games. White knuckle action game. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna level down Tora before we continue. The funny thing about leveling down Tora is that he's probably not gonna die anyway, because Poppy Alpha is impossible to kill. Or borderline impossible to kill. I think I won't rule out the possibility. I feel like really lame RNG is going to happen. But for the most part though, like on the balance of probabilities, you could just put down your controller. I was kind of hoping for April Fools I'll just make my stupid AFK build video where literally the party would be a Mikhail and Poppy Alpha, and that would pretty much be it, actually. Then you could just have whatever other team you want, maybe a Boreas, just because. Coffee for Pyra. No, she drinks tea though. Okay, do you know what? Green. Okay, do you know what? I will send you a video of me drinking coffee with the money that you've given to me, Mickey. How about that? Okay, we gotta level down first. What do I think about Tora? I like Tora, and I like Tora's English dub better than the Japanese dub because she kind of sounded like he kind of sounded like a loli. It was really distressing. Tora. Not to mention that Tora's blades are awesome. Like, well, the thing is, Poppy was one of my favorite characters in this game, so it shouldn't really be surprising that I like the drivers so much too. In my opinion, the best healer is, for cheesy purposes, the best healer is Poppy QT Pie if you give her the team heal on her specials. But if you're controlling the character, it's going to be okay. If you're playing as the healer though, that's going to be Ursula, because Ursula, your team can't die if you're playing as Ursula because you're using overclocking Bangle, and World Tree Drop could be fun too. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Like, Ursula if you're player controlled. If not, you could, like, I guess the best healer would be Boreas. Boreas and honestly, ironically, Mikhail and Abrona, despite the fact that they're not healer classes, they could still actually function really well as healers. Because, well, especially Mikhail, because here's the thing about Mikhail. What's the whole point of being a healer? Preventing teammates from dying. So, Mikhail would actually tank. Okay, not only would Mikhail tank, he would also heal the party at regular intervals, meaning that what little damage they do receive will never happen to them again, and in case anything does happen, they'll just heal it right back. But yes, I love Ursula. Like, Ursula is actually one of my favorite blades, like, definitely top 10. Okay, sorry, I was asked, I should hook in the mouse, excuse me. Don't want to use a trackpad like some sort of commoner. Who am I? Who am I? What do you think about streaming? Okay, sorry, okay, so, while stuff is going on, I'm just gonna quickly scroll through. I'm gonna multitask right now, which is great. This is the perfect place to multitask, because I need to have both hands available. Okay, sorry, yeah, since I've covered a lot of stuff, Fire Emblem Warriors, sorry, President Venus, I love your name, by the way. Thing is, yeah, I've covered a lot of stuff. There's still going to be plenty of Fire Emblem stuff, because people have been asking, and I try to accommodate the requests of as many people as I can. There is going to be some more stuff for Xenoblade, like, there's like a couple of more bonuses, but yeah, in terms of like, so, and I'm trying to like upload every other day. Like, I could theoretically do like every day, it's just that I'd love to sort of space things out so that you guys don't get super burnt out by me. Because I love having you guys around. All 125 of you guys that are watching right now, I'd love to have you guys sort of enjoy the games that I play. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, this is a thing, no, this thing. I made an exception last week because of Fire Emblem Warriors. There was a bunch of stuff that I wanted to put out because some people had questions regarding bolster and amps for Fire Emblem Warriors. But anyways, like, yeah, so like there'll still be plenty of time, but if ever there is a gap, I still want to cover Dark Souls 1 Remastered. I'm very excited about the game. Dark Souls is one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm so happy that this is going to be the first chance for a lot of people who have only played on Nintendo consoles to get into one of my favorite series. Okay, here we go. Okay, Chapter 7 is going to be weird, so... Okay, what do you guys want to see for Chapter 7? Do you want to see all Common Blades, all Torna Blades, or Poppy QT Pie solo? Give me suggestions. I'm up for anything. We have plenty of time before Chapter 7 happens. We have plenty of time for Chapter 7. But I'd like to know your ideas. Like, we could go all Common Blades, all Torna Blades. We could, like, solo with a blade of your choice. Oh, Cassandra solo. Ooh. But I'll leave it to you guys. Okay. So, my opinion on Nia. Okay, so I've mentioned already that I did not like the character at all prior to Chapter 7. I did not like her at all. And I was able to tolerate her, like, past Chapter 1, sure. But when it came to Chapter 7, I liked her. But in terms of her function, I don't really like her as a healer that much. Especially now that we have so many blades that do that exact same job, but better. And honestly, I don't like the fact that you have to sacrifice a very good driver for a healing blade on a character that is not known for having healer. So that's all I want to say. Oh right, okay, so wait a minute, Michelle, you're the manager. Can't you put in a link? Have we never tried you putting in a link? Because you are a mod, and you also have the access. Well, like, you know, I'll put it in later. Hang on, let's see this for a second. Oh, it's so brutal. It's literally a little kid murdering people. That's what this game is. But yeah, I just want to know though, like, what do you guys think for doing Chapter 7? I'll leave it up to you guys. Like, I'll leave it to you guys. That'll be good. Yeah, hang on. Let me just. I'll set up a link during a cutscene. How about that? So give me some time. Because I do want to keep things chugging along. Because we remember how long last time took. It was awful. Like, it took us 2.5 hours before we finally got to the Cosmos soloing. So, stay tuned, is all I'm saying. You can go here, yeah? Oh, she won't disappear. Okay, if that's the case, then that's not so bad, then. Okay, I can deal with that. Ardanian Sergeant! Ugh. What the? Oh, I thought all of them whiffed. Look how silly this is! I'm like a woodcutter! I'm the woodsman. Do you like Poppy's pre-chapter 4? I really like Poppy Alpha's voice. Arena E as Poppy is one of my favorite performances in the game. It is actually one of my favorite performances in the game. She was the only character that actually made me tear up during a cutscene. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to mention about Nia, I would have preferred also having it available as a costume. Because the assets are available, so why not just have it be a costume? Why not? Same thing goes for Pyra and her outfit. Why not? Mingyin, have fun at class. Good luck. Team Zeke Forever as a Merc team name? I think it is a fabulous name. Fabulous name would not change a thing. What do I think about Herald? I consider Herald to be one of the best single target damage dealers in the game. Okay. We have to... Okay, so this is the part where I got kind of lost at. Let's figure this out. What I like about Xenoblade Chronicles in comparison to other Japanese RPGs that I've played is that if I get caught, or if I get like surrounded by enemies and attacked, I can still see where I'm trying to go if I'm lost. Because I remember playing Final Fantasy VI, being super lost in one of the caves, and I was trying to figure out where to go, but then suddenly the battle takes me out of it. It was an awful feeling. So, okay, my opinion of Vandham. Sorry, One Tactician. I meant to answer that sooner, but I forgot. My opinion of Vandham is he's... Wait. Okay, wait, go back. He's a very nice character. I really like him, and I like his voice actor. But I understand why he had to die. Because the dynamic between him and Rex was basically complete. Okay, I have to get this first. Man, see, there's so many things that you get lost in. Like his personality character arc was finished the moment you met him, basically. He was like Rex's mentor, and then the whole passing the torch cliche thing. I don't like it when people write characters in for the sole purpose of killing them so that they get a rise out of the main character. I hate that because it's lazy writing, but it made sense with Vandham. Like, yeah, so that's all I can say. Like, whenever I write, I always think to myself, would killing them actually make a difference? Like, because there's actually not very many good deaths based on the things that I've seen lately. Obviously, that's not to say they don't exist, because I haven't read every book in existence, right? Or I haven't seen every movie in existence. But there will be times though where like a character dies, and I think it's fitting that they die. Zika virus? Oh man. Why? Here we go. You just watched your friend die. It's messed up. There we go. Okay, here we go. Time to chop some wood. Yeah. Yeah. I love the auto attack canceling in this game. Never change it, developers. Never change it. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about Vandham, though. He was just like, he was already defined early on. There's nothing really much else you could do with him, and I think, well, I'm pretty sure the writer intended that. Whoever wrote this game intended that completely. Do I go here? I guess I go here. Oh yes, this is the part where I messed up really badly. I jumped as soon as I reached this. There we go. Oh, come on. Target the other one, too. Stealth kill.
I'll try even harder for the next one, just you wait.
Oh, here we are. Stealth kill. What's this? Is this a, Oh! So you don't have to jump. That would have been so helpful. I've played this game 3 times and I did not realize that. Yeah, I remember the day it came out, and before they patched the Ardanian soldiers' voices to not be as noticeable, or altogether in some cases, I was playing Switch in my church after service, and I just remember thinking how weird it was. I had my earphones on, and it was so strange. He looks like Nautilus from League of Legends. I just realized that just now. Unless I mentioned that next time. Rumors of another character in the game files. I've never heard about it. Alright, Dougal. Here we go. Yeah! Come on, you can get him! You can get him, Rex! Do you think you could have done normal New Game with this setup? Probably not, because of how strong auto attacks are with this weapon. Goodness gracious me. Ardanian Nautilus. Oh, man. Forward. Goodness gracious me. I used to play League of Legends. I used to play back in the day, but the thing is, I think I stopped playing because... Not because I thought it was bad for my health, because I actually didn't play ranked that much. Like, I think the highest I ever gotten to was like Silver 2, but that was about it. But the reason why I stopped playing is because it's just such a time-consuming game. And also, I find MOBAs in and of themselves to be not very good games from the perspective of... Because, like, whenever I play a game, I always think to myself, well, like, I should improve as a player and as a person when I play this game. Hang on, it's awful. There we go. So that's how I've always found it, though, that, like, I need to, like, learn things as I play a game, and, like, this will shape my experience and all that. And yes, League of Legends does teach you teamwork, cool. It's just that you can't be good at a MOBA, or at least, or if you are good, it's because you had a lot of connections. Because really, being good at League, like being in like a professional team, it meant that you are in a predetermined team of people that are also very good, and your success in League of Legends is super reliant on your team. And yeah, that's kind of what it is for me, though. So that's the thing. Oh, yeah, I think it's time-consuming in the sense that like each instance of you playing could stretch for as long as like 45 minutes, and that's cool and all. But man, I don't think I could do that. Not to mention that, well, I didn't make videos in those years, but like I don't think if I kept playing League, I probably would have had no time to make videos, right? Scottish Lucina? Haven't heard that one before. I love Kirsty Mitchell. She's like I can see why people criticize her voice, like her performance in this game. Most of the time, I would just like attribute that to direction. But in terms of like her being quote unquote monotone, I think it's fine. Okay, I think we're actually gonna have to start using arts now. It's just that like, cause like she's supposed to be very serious, no nonsense. And if ever she does get angry, it would be like for very different reasons. That's how I've always found it. So yeah, that's kind of my issue though with League of Legends. Like, I like the game, I like the characters. Oh, also, you know what though? Another reason why I think the final nail in the coffin for me Because, like, I don't mind not winning or being good. Like, that stuff's fine too. It's just that I think the biggest issue was when they had to retcon a lot of plots. I love plots. Plot is my favorite thing about any game. Or any franchise, really. I'm all about lore and plot. So that's what it is. Like, how they retcon so much stuff? Like, why? Okay, the worst chapter in the game, it's, like, is it chapter 4? Well, like, okay, basically the section in between Vandham's death and going to Morardain. That was brutal, because you're just going across the map everywhere. It's not fun. It's like, you're pretty much just playing fetch quests, follow the points. We've learned from last stream, because I wasted a lot of time, but yeah, we are just going to warp to the shipyard next time. Lots and lots of plop. Lots and lots of plot. I play Camilla Warriors for the plot. I play Fire Emblem Warriors latest voting gauntlet. I voted for the side the side with the most plot. Oh man. I sound like someone. So I don't know. But the thing about League is that, like, it had a really cool potential for lore. It's not that I think that the lore itself was, like, necessarily that robust. It's that there was so much potential, and then they made the conscious decision to throw that out. I hated that. I really hated that, because, like, oh man, you can talk about, like, Shurima, and then you can talk about, oh man, what's the place called? The Floating Isle? No, well, not the Floating Isle. Isn't that? It's World of Warcraft I'm thinking about. The one where Master Yi comes from. That's what I'm talking about. Where Master Yi and Irelia come from, whatever that faction is. Like, yeah, or a Noxus was a pretty cool idea too. Like, man, I would have totally been a Noxian. Angry Welsh noises. angry Welsh kitten noises. Okay. Ionia, there we go. Alright. And I actually, like, the thing that almost brought me back was when I found out that you could actually download the Japanese voice packs for League of Legends, because Miss Fortune voices my favorite, so I was like, yes. It'll be awesome. I'll post it later. Okay. Music parodies, man. See, there was a lot of potential. I really liked, like, Riven's character arc was awesome, but I didn't really see that much. Remember how mind-blown I was when, like, there was that. Yeah, that's the thing, like, gameplay's more important, but the thing is, I don't really find League of Legends gameplay that compelling. Like, yeah, there's a lot of, like, technical stuff, mechanics and stuff. That's cool, but I don't know, it's not really my thing. Okay. So, okay, this is the thing that I was talking about, though, like, sorry, when people ask me what the worst part of Xenoblade was, literally the section between... Actually, most of the opening areas kind of sucks, too. Like, the opening parts of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was kind of slow, and a lot of, like, wandering around, trying to find stuff on your map. I found that when it got more linear, it was more exciting. Because you're just going, like, you're just running the gauntlet. I would have loved, actually, a style of Xenoblade Chronicles, like, a style of game with Xenoblade Chronicles 2's gameplay, but it's more like you're running through these gauntlets. I think that would have been much more fun. Like, just more dungeons, I think, would have benefited this game a lot, in my opinion. But I'm probably only saying that because I've played this game so much that I'm kind of used to everything at this point. Wait. Yeah, okay, this is the part that ruins me. This is out of bounds, so I have to warp, I think. Okay, yeah, this might be a while. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna be okay. We're going to... Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Whoa! Yeah. Wait, who's talking right now? Oh, it's okay. I think that was not a voice I recognized. My favorite characters in this game, though, are yeah, Morag, Zeke, Poppy, I really like Poppy as a character. Like, I wish... I remember, for those guys that weren't around in the last stream, I remember talking about how much I would have loved it if Poppy QT Pi was available instead of Poppy Alpha at the end of after the final boss. Really changed the dynamic there. Common Blade... Let's see. Common Blade only run? I don't know if I'll ever do that. Like, I'd like to, but thing is though, I'm kind of thinking of starting another game next week. I'm still trying to figure that out, like, if people would prefer that, if people would prefer to have, like, a return to Zelda, or... It's weird, because, like, there's a lot of stuff that we could do, and remember, the only way I could ever play any game would be to play it for streaming, or for video purposes. So I'll probably leave it up to a vote. I'm willing to take suggestions, though. Like, playing old school Zelda game could be fun, but I don't know how many people would watch that. Same thing goes for pretty much any game. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love Xenoblade. It's just that I'd love to give some variety. Because I know that other people, like, there are those of you guys that I want to consider that, you know, you don't necessarily want to watch Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, we'll figure this out. The problem is, I don't have Xenoblade 1. If I did, then I'd totally announce it. What I'll do is I'll probably set up a poll. Squidwards. Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Thank you very, very much for joining us, though. Okay, Mr. Max. How do I feel about Rex as a protagonist? I actually really like him. It's just, like, I like him as a concept, but I don't like how they made him. Like, I don't like how the story was written around him. Because I think my main issue with it is, like, I had this complaint a lot, was for the ending of this game, they actually had a lot of development for him, and they end up giving the cop-out ending that, like, yeah, we let go, but it doesn't matter because now they're back, you know? I didn't like that. I felt like it should have just, they should have stuck to their guns and gone for the bittersweet ending. As for Rex himself, I do like the fact that while he is, yeah, your typical little kid character that's very hot-headed and dense, like, I like what he represents, the fact that he's not a lazy person. He might have like a hot temper and all that, but he's not like, he doesn't really fall into the vice of other people. He's always very busy. He's always like fixing things. He's a very productive kind of person. That's why I like him. Persona 5. Oh man, Persona 5 could be fun. I don't know how many of you guys would watch that. I try to be as Switch-centric as possible though, for the purposes of the channel. I remember I did a Persona 5 playthrough. Well, not playthrough. I did Persona 5 streams back in, was it March? And not enough people watched them. And the thing is though, the only reason why I play games on stream is so I can interact with you guys. So, yeah, like I don't mind talking. I don't mind getting questions too. Like, I don't find it annoying at all when people ask questions. I love it. And that's kind of the reason why. Like, I'd love it if people were around to actually see it. So, yeah, like, sorry, if you're able to save him how, or keep him in NG+, that could be cool. He would kind of add something else. It's just that, like, I feel like it would be a little bit hollow if you didn't have any personal quests to do. It would have been nice, though. I totally would have loved it. Okay, we gotta rest the inn and level ourselves down. Torgoth. But that's kind of what it is, though. Like, any game that I would play, it would have to be one that I know that you guys would watch. Like, if I could get at least, like 15 active people, that's ideal. Like, 15 active people that I can actively talk to. Like, it could be, like, the most boring game, but as long as we have people to talk to, then I'm good for it. Long rest. Yeah, Persona 5 would be a lot of fun. The thing is, though, it would be playing New Game Plus. Not especially, there's a lot of dialogue to go through, too. Like, I remember doing New Game Plus, and it was, like, it was really non-compelling because I had all these really OP Personas. I remember my Kaguya was level 99 with 99 magic speed and, sorry, yeah, it was 99 magic speed and agility. That was fun. Maybe go for an Arsene only run, where I just use my level 99 Arsene with 99 agility. 99 agility, 99 speed, and 99 strength. Yeah. My gun build. That'd be fun. I don't know, like, that's an idea. I actually started watching... I actually enjoyed watching the animation. I'll talk about that later. Yeah, but that's the thing though. It's just like the whole lesson that they literally taught them 5 seconds before that happened. Again, this is just my view on it. Is that the whole point? Wait, hang on. Master Spring going up runs at a high tide. Okay, Master Spring. Wait, show me then. Where is it? Give me a second. Okay, I guess we're going here. Sorry, all I can say though is just like, because the whole lesson is that you have to learn how to let go. And there's a lot of things that Rex had to learn to let go of too, like the fact that Elysium wasn't what he thought it would be. And like there's just a lot of like feelings of that. Not to mention that like you just, that's kind of, it's just such an important lesson to learn, I find. And the fact that you take that away is like, oh, you don't actually have to let go because things will always work out at the end for you. But like, but yeah, that's how I've always found it. But anyways, yeah, obviously, like, you know, if you guys were happy with the ending, then I'm happy for you guys. But for me, I felt like they could have gone just a little bit further. Just a little bit further. Because it's, yeah, that's me. What else can I say? Okay, what game had the best New Game Plus experience? By far, Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 had the best New Game Plus experience. Why? Because with Dark Souls 2, not only did the enemies become harder and drop more experience, there's more enemy placements. Meaning that you haven't, like, you played the first time, but you can't necessarily know where everything is, so you still have to be careful. I love that. There's all these little changes, and honestly, I'd really love a remaster to make its way to the Switch. Probably won't, but depending on how successful the first game is, I would love it. Like, Dark Souls 2 had a really awesome New Game Plus. What else? Chrono Trigger. I've never played Chrono Trigger. I've always wanted to, but I never had the chance to. Like, if there was like a good port that I could play, because I heard the PC port was kind of bad. Because they ported the mobile version and not the original. Same thing goes for, there's actually a lot of Japanese RPGs that I had to miss out on. Set sail. Oh, this is gonna be a slog. And then yeah, this entire section is just like going through large stuff. Oh, so they fixed the PC port. That's nice. Maybe I might get that. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people tell me that Chrono Trigger is one of the most important Japanese RPGs in history. And yeah, I've always been curious about it. The worst cop-out is that everything turned out to be a dream. Ah, man. Everything. Like, well, the thing is though, even like some of the, I've always been of the opinion that you could have like the worst cop-out or like conclusion to anything, and if you execute it properly, then it would be good. It could actually be considered good. Oh, we actually have to use hearts now. Look how strong that damage immunity is. Okay, do you know what? Never start with a anchor shot. Anchor shots take so long to recover. Take such a long time to recover. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to when Dark Souls comes out, because I know this is the first time for most people. Here we go, cancel this. And just cancel out. Sorry, never ends with an anchor shot. Not you start with an anchor shot so you can cancel it into something else. Oh, man. Yeah, the storytelling of Dark Souls was really well done. I just wish that the third game focused more on introducing new ideas instead of... Wow, there's so many of them! There's a bunch of Zubats in here! Come on, Zubat. Alright, cool. There we go. Oh, wow. I forgot that this is one of the downsides to being low leveled. Everyone wants you. Everyone wants your booty. Alrighty. But for those of you guys that are wondering though, I've never played Xenoblade 1. Here we go. Actually, yeah, I've actually never had the chance to play as Vandham. Or Vandam. Oh, that was easy. Oh, Vandam's dead, you guys. Yeah, remember when it turned out that Vandam was the real villain? That AoE is so strong. Pyra's so strong, man. Well, obviously, yeah, these are really low-leveled enemies, for sure, but considering that you can do so much damage with just a huge AoE, man. My favorite thing was this reaction picture. I took a screenshot of Mikhail saying, "I have no idea what's going on, I don't know." And something to that effect. And I remember like just quoting that as like me, literally me, during the beginning of chapter 10 of this game. No, I love really complicated plots. Like I love them. It's just that if they make no effort to properly explain them, then that's gonna be a problem. The thing is, though, I like to think that I'm pretty good at like perceiving like the little nuances of a plot, so that I can understand things like symbolisms and such. Like I always enjoy that. Alright, what is next? Here's the thing, because there's so many different points that we have to press A at, it's actually really easy to lose track of where exactly you're supposed to go. Even the current objective on the bottom right of the screen doesn't necessarily help me. Oh, speaking of which, one thing that has to be very excited about— sorry, I'm going to talk about Dark Souls 1 last time. The remaster, you're able to adjust the size of the HUD. That's going to be amazing. I'm going to make everything super small so I can see everything in its splendor. Wait, I can just skip everything.
We just got
Okay. Yes, we get to fight against the Spider-Man. And by Spider-Man, I mean, let's have Vandham on our team. Why not? And Nia. We'll take out Tora, because Tora's already OP. He's fine. Let's keep things a little bit more interesting for us, if we can. The funny thing about this game is that, like, as you progress, once you get past Chapter 8... Oh, World Tree was very difficult when we did the Cosmos-only run. Because of the bikes. The bikes. Oh, the bikes. It was a nightmare of just constantly getting break inflicted on you, and sometimes topples. It was awful. Okay. Hey, question for you guys. When was the last time you played a game where the characters were so vivid, the characters were so well thought out and written that you can't help but like kind of relate to them in some way, or like as if they were like actual people in your life, like really lifelike characters, I guess is what I'm trying to ask. When was the last time you played a game where the characters were so lifelike? Oh, so okay, so Hazel Hair, you're probably wondering, the reason why is because it brings it up by 20% on it's multiplicative, not additive. So, like, it's not like you are adding 20% on your overall rate, you are actually affecting the values of your critical rate by 20%, but it's not actually going to be, like, you're getting a flat 20%. Wait, I heard a lot about Sugar Conroy. Someone, good buddy of mine, Kaduse Nagisa, he actually mentions that, yeah, Sugar Conroy had a super in-depth playthrough, and I'd love to do something like that. It's just that I don't know how I'd be able to do it. Like I'd love to have a super informative, like, let's play of a game, and I'm planning on doing that in the summer. Like, I would love that to be in the summer, but yeah, I'd love to have just a super in-depth, like, kind of guide-like walkthrough. That would be great. Instead of just me, like, playing the game and then, like, talking about my life story, you know? Because that's what streams are for. Rampaging Aradun. Excuse me. Coming through. Ow. Here we go. See how many auto attacks we can get on this one. Woo! Yes, I'll be right here if you guys need me. And I love how this person's also strong against me, too. Resistant to my attacks. Almost there. You're almost there. We're wasting a lot of time, but this is fun. Oh. Thank you for the heal. 400 heal, that's awesome. That's kind of what it is though, like, I'd love to have, like, some sort of, like, like actually be a production, not just a let's play for the sake of padding my channel, you know? I'd love to actually have like this thing where it's like, whoa, this is something I put a lot of work into, you know? Soloing all the super bosses? I don't know if I have the game plan for that. Like, it could be done, but soloing super bosses doesn't really... Because then it just becomes a question of like just sitting on level 4 specials and then burning it whenever there's a undodgeable, like whenever there's an undodgeable insta kill move. It doesn't really sound like my cup of tea. And that's the thing, like, that's the kind of thing that I want to do. I want to do like a kind of like let's play walkthrough kind of deal where it's actually like, yeah, part of it is going to be like, yeah, it's gonna be entertaining for you guys, and we'll crack jokes every once in a while, but largely, by and large, it'll be like helpful. Man, it's just that like I don't know what game that would be. There we go. And let's burn all this. This is gonna hurt. Okay, so the cool thing about Pyra, part of the reason why I like her so much more than Mithra, is also when you're building level 3 specials on your, for your blade combos, hers are instantaneous, meaning that you can come off with a lot of clutch situations. There's a lot of clutch situations where you could just wait for the attack to happen and then throw it so that it'll be like a last minute, it's always a last minute activation. It's really, really effective. I guess we're going here. Okay. That's kind of what it is for me, though. Like, the whole concept of a Let's Play, I've always found kind of weird, personally. Like, well, the concept of streaming was very foreign to me, because, you know, like, you know, why would you watch people play a game when, like, oh, you know, I could just play the game myself. Obviously, yeah, it makes sense, like, if you don't have any, if you can't afford to buy games, because games are super expensive these days. But for the most part, though, it would have been like, it was very strange to me, but now that I've been sort of more in tune with what people watch, I was like, oh man, maybe I can make one that's cool too. Okay, I guess it's just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
All in one piece.
My favorite driver is Morag. I really like Morag a lot. Like, her design is really, really cool. Her history and like the fact that it actually explains why she knows so much stuff has always been nice. Zeke's a close second. Zeke is one of those characters where he's really ridiculous, but then when you actually get to know him, he actually does make a lot of sense as a character. Not to mention that with him, he's always kind of, you know, everyone plays straight man to Zeke, right? So like whenever he does something outlandish or crazy, everyone's just like, yeah, whatever, man. And like no one actually humors him, and I think that really serves the dynamic. Like, he really brings a very unique dynamic to the cast. Like, especially like Morag. Morag is like always like is like the perfect straight man to Zeke's crazy guy. I love it. If you guys like, do you guys want to watch the cutscene in Elethros Ruins? Oh, we actually do have to. Okay, well, thanks for making me switch party members twice between battles. That's. Thanks. Also, the reason why I like Morag so much, like, her weapon is really cool. It's dual rapiers. It's just like a lot of nice stuff about Morag that I like so much. Her outfit, for those guys that, well, you guys won't know this about me, but I self-published a book, and the protagonist of that book looks very similar to Morag in terms of the design. So that's kind of like, it's the kind of aesthetic that I really enjoy. The whole what's called young woman with long black hair and wearing a imperial officer outfit. That's like one of my favorite aesthetics. Oh, this cutscene's epic. Okay, let's watch this cutscene. We'll watch the Vandham dying cutscene too, but like we'll watch this first.
The Aegis was true.
Let's turn up the volume a little bit.
Who are you?
Dude.
That's a heavy burden.
I'd also love it if the hood was also available as a costume for these guys.
Ipsqueak.
And also the combined poses.
Step aside and let the big boys
So awesome.
take charge. Come on, yield the merchandise.
epic poses. Also, my favorite pose that he does is the "I've been waiting for 3
Vandham.
days" pose.
Do you know this guy?
Never seen him in my life.
Oh, the pompadour. Oh my gosh! He's missing
Wait.
an eye.
Are you...
You really are a bunch of rinky-dink, bogus, stupid, no-mark
I love the
drivers,
performance of this guy too. Just like the voice acting.
Behold the mighty
It really,
Zeke!
like, it would not have worked if he did
Bringer
not
of
do it properly.
chaos!
He actually would have been a detriment to the game.
Mostly known as Zeke, and often addressed as the Zekenator! Behold my blade, Pandora! And this is my sword, the Purple Lightning Dream Smasher! If you want a taste, come and get it!
Oh man.
We're good.
Good? No? Wait! Wait, you barbarians!
Also, I love Zeke's theme
This
music.
guy. I'm tired of him already.
His theme music's really good.
You think you
But yeah, the
lowlifes
thing about
can
Zeke though is that
lick
like if
the
he
three of
wasn't
us?
executed properly, if it wasn't performed
Three
properly,
of you?
he would have actually
I count
ruined the
2
game
lost somewhere.
because of how much he features in this. It's kind of like a reverse Malos
Get a load of
almost,
this.
where like I
Our
didn't like
beloved
Malos,
mascot,
and I hoped
Turtles,
dearly that he wasn't
reveal
super involved in
yourself.
this game, but turned out he was. With Zeke, it's like
Turtles,
nice because he's
Turtles,
such a fun
Turtles,
character, but then
where are you, boy?
like he does become more important.
Turtles!
Oh, that's true. I should probably put up a Discord link while this cutscene's going off. Excuse me.
Oh. Hello, little guy.
Aw, see, that's what I like about Pyra.
What are you doing out here
She has
all
like
alone?
these kinds of things going on. It's really nice.
Turtles! Handling a man's turtle.
Handling a man's turtle.
You could have just grabbed Pyra there.
See, that'd be an idea.
Why did he go for his turtle instead?
Is that Cassandra for
What an
Cassandra on
idiot.
Zeke on Friday the 13th? That could be fun.
Listen, whatever. She'll be mine soon enough. Got a problem with that? Then come at me! And don't hold back!
Okay.
What? Is this guy for real?
I love this so much. Also, the Discord should be updated by now. This music is so good! I love it. I wish I could solo this so that we can actually feel like there's a sword duel. But no. We gotta do it like this.
Chain attack ready.
No. I'll get you eventually. Come on, target me. It's an epic duel of epic proportions. Whoa! Look at this epic duel of the minds, duel of the fates. So it's red lightsaber versus blue lightsaber. So this time the blue lightsaber is the bad guy. All right, that's enough fun. It's a really good theme. I love it. Really filthy guitar. Oh, and Duel of the Fates. Yeah, okay, so Mecha Flame, yeah, mentions if Pandora was mute. That actually would have been pretty interesting. Yeah, that would mean that she'd have to be more expressive in how she does things. But like honestly, I wouldn't put him past them to do it though. That would be cool. Yeah, I guess we're gonna just cancel everything. Yeah. Wait, no, let me up, We were so close. Wait. Yeah. No, that wasn't. Oh, okay, it's just level 2. That's AoE. Ah, that makes me a little bit sad. Sorry, I didn't realize. I hadn't realized. It's okay. This should be a one-shot. Boom. Yeah, I really like Pandora's character. Like the nice thing about Pandora too is the fact that I wasn't really expecting to like her nearly as much as I did. Part of the reason why I enjoyed her so much was because she fulfills a very interesting dynamic. Like every blade and their driver share an interesting dynamic in one way or another. And with Pandora, it's the kind of dynamic that you don't really see with most characters in anime. where it's like it's this. So like there's some adoration there, but it doesn't feel like they'd go anywhere beyond platonic between each other, which is nice. Like they do have a thing where like we care about each other so much that I would literally like turn myself into a flesh eater for you or a blade eater for you. So that's what it would be, though. Because the thing is, though, by muting Pandora, then the onus would be on the cutscene coordinators to express the exact same backstory, but silent. Or they could have made it so that Pandora lost her ability to speak after she did what she did in Chapter 7. I think that could have been kind of cool. Oh, you're gonna fight me. That's cool. Got this. Wait a minute. Oh, so clever. Look at you. Healing. So clever. Never had that idea before. Must be new. But that's how I find it, though. It's just like the thing is, it would change around the story, yeah. And some people might think that it might not change the story around enough. I personally feel like it would. But the thing is, though, like I like how it is right now, too. Because again, remember, I'm always of the belief that you could have any concepts for a story, and if you don't do it properly, it's going to be bad no matter what. Even if you have the best concept for a story, it's still going to be bad because you didn't write it properly, or you didn't execute it properly, or didn't present it properly. But if you take like the worst kind of concepts and do it well, it's going to be a good story. It will be a good story. Yeah, Pandora's lines are pretty nice too. Like I don't know. Also, part of it is because like she's kind of like part of her is like yeah Zeke fan club, but also the whole like there's sort of a sibling dynamic between them too, which I really enjoy. Oh wow, they inflicted the break. Oh, how dare you! There we go. Can you switch? Yes, you can switch between Pyra and Mithra right now. I remember because the last time we did the Cosmos run, I remember we started the game with Mithra, and I was just like, what? Oh, by the way, so just so you guys know, I do have my friend code available. Like, my friend code is available on the Discord. In fact, actually, my manager was so kind. One Miss Michelle Lee was kind enough to make a spreadsheet compiling all the people that were available, so feel free to look them up too. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like, they do have that dynamic where you like they do have moments where they kind of change. They kind of they swap the age dynamic. So sometimes it's little brother and big sister. Other times it's big brother or little sister. Like so there's kind of like that little change from time to time, but it still works. That's why I love it so much. Okay. Yeah, the link should have been updated. So. Should be there, unless YouTube was kind enough to not. Like, yeah, it's somewhere in the description, like lower part of the description. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was asked about anime. Honestly, like, I can't say that I watch enough anime to know what I would consider in my top whatever, because honestly, like. Whenever I do watch an anime, it's mainly on the... Oh, hello. Hello, friend request. Like, it's usually on the aspect of, like, reading a manga, because I want to see how it measures up, or how they do it. And even that, I actually haven't been reading that much manga lately, either. I have been enjoying Tokyo Ghoul a lot lately, though. I recently just finished catching up on the manga for, what's it called? Tokyo Ghoul Re.
I'll start with his guns and move on to his traps.
See, I love the conversation, like these little conversations, and I'd love to see like a compilation of all of them, of all the different conversations that they have with each other. I think that would be very, very refreshing. Okay, we're almost there. Oh man! Also, here's oh JoJo's gonna be polishing his guns for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I hear he's really good. I hear he's really good. Okay, so the reason why I was okay, so basically for those of you guys that are wondering why there's other people in the party with me, it's because the game forces you to play with a party for like the first 4 chapters. I'm like, man, like it's New Game Plus. I like to think that I have the ability to control what my party's made up of, but no, they force me to. So yeah. Pyra, Mithra, or the coffee with milk? Coffee versus milk. That was a fun conversation piece that we all had. Wait, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, kinda going the right way. Man, that was a fun conversation piece. For those that don't remember, last time we were talking to the like the audience, telling you like, what would you rather have him refer to him as, Mithra or Pyra? Figure it out later. See you later, Legend that Talks. Glad you can join us. Oh man, see, like I missed out on a lot of those ones. I'd love to see that. Yeah, see, that's a really annoying thing. I would have loved it. Would have been a lot easier. That's kind of the whole point, though, is that right now we're almost done, and we can finally start solo again. True. It's like the only 1.5 hours, man. That's so frustrating. Well, to be fair, I was bussing around a lot. Like coffee with milk's hair. Good stuff. Would Rex be... Honestly, I kind of don't want Xenoblade characters to be on the roster of Smash. Personally. Like, honestly, like, this is kind of an unpopular opinion, but I actually want the Smash roster to be smaller. Because when it's smaller, that means that there's more incentive for the developers to be like, no, this character can do all these different things. Like, in the very least, I want the Xenoblade characters to be assist trophies, or just trophies, honestly. Just as trophies, they'd be fine. Personally. Oh yeah, I forgot he doesn't have a. That's okay, whatever. If he doesn't have this item, it should be fine. But yeah, that's kind of how I was, though. Like, honestly, my opinion of the Smash roster, it should be small. It should be very, very small. Where to find the good power chips? Oh, it's core chips? Probably the best core chip would be... Well, that's the thing. It's mainly a taste thing. Like Sunlight chip has some good stuff. Dilaton is good for tanks, like face tanks, meat shield tanks. Those are the best ones. And then the toss-up between Tashion and Moon Matter, it's mainly due to playstyle and also the weapon in question, because some of the bonuses from Tashion might be better than critical charge rates. But yeah, most of it is just going to be super bosses, unfortunately. Yeah, that's why it's my unpopular opinion for Smash Bros. Having a smaller roster. It's because whenever I play a fighting game, I love to get into the nitty-gritty of each character before I can make a decision on who I want to main. That's my favorite thing to do. With a big roster, there's just so much stuff, and not to mention that there is going to be just the clutter, because now there's 3 clone characters. Like, yay. Awesome. But yeah, unfortunately, the best way to get the core chips in this game is just to go for the super bosses. Honestly, though, like, core chips, while important, it's all about, like, trust is the most important stat. Trust is going to be the most important stat because it's going to affect your damage overall. Not to mention that having high affinity means that you will have the maximum values for your affinity charts, which in turn also translates to more damage, or just more effectiveness if it's non-damaging. No, sorry, Horse Rider Sierra. Good luck going back to class. Okay. That's the thing, though. I just don't like... Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. I really like the music that's in all these towns. All the towns in this game have really nice music, but I think Moradane... Oh, sorry, not Moradane. Alba Cavendish has my favorite daytime theme. It's so good. I listened to it last time. Hey, remember last... So 2 weeks ago, we watched the hot spring scene, and the view count just dropped. That was awesome. It's not gonna happen, don't worry. I'll skip it this time, you guys, for those of you guys that are watching with your parents. Because I wanted to watch it because I thought it was a very important cutscene, personally. But yeah, big apologies to anyone that watches my streams or videos with your parents. Oh, fun for the whole family. Fun for the whole family. Important things to do before... Okay, so you have to kill Artifice Ophion so you can get your Dilettante chips. Try to open every treasure chest. See if you can... Yeah, you know what? We're gonna watch this cutscene too, you guys. Since this is the last one before we actually begin solo and true. Oh no, oh no, we're not doing enough damage apparently. Oh no. Hang on a second. Go. Build it up. Fill me up. Buttercup. Okay. But that's basically it as well. Just like fight against all the super bosses if you can. Try to build up. Well, actually no, but Poppy QT Pie, you can actually just wait until New Game Plus because she's so much easier to build. It's just that the only problem though is that you have to re-obtain your abilities though. Can I switch out? Yeah. Here we go. Now we're serious. Amazing! Oh, I miss Japanese announcer guy. One of the most integral characters in all of gaming. There we go. Alright, goodbye, final boss Malos. He is dead now. Destroy! So angry sounding. Destroy! What else? What other things I can say before you start? Because like Poppy is really easy to beat in New Game Plus. You just have to refine the manuals. Same thing goes for pouch expansions. Get all the overdrive protocols that are available in treasure chests, since treasure chests do reset. Try to get all the overdrive protocols that are available. The first ones that come to mind are the one in the Moradin Hot Spring and in the square of what's it called? In the square of Torregoth. Hello, Phantom Thanatos. Good to see you again. I love the Japanese announcer guy in this game. Oh wait, didn't I say that I was gonna? Oh, sorry guys. I was thinking absent-mindedly. I was just thinking like, what else can I say right now? Sorry. Well, okay, well, long story short, Vandham fights and then he survives, and he ends up becoming the ultimate evil in this game. Sorry. His last wish before he turned to the dark side. That's what this implies. Sorry, I knew I was going to watch it. I was going to watch it. I was so sure, but then like I just went autopilot, thinking like, okay, stuff's going on. Sorry, but all you need to know about the story is that he lives, and he pilots an Aegis mech. Best meme line. I actually don't know very many memes, unfortunately. I'm kind of out of the loop when it comes to stuff like that. Okay, so they're gonna force me to do a Merc mission. Let's do this. Handling a man's turtle. Love that one. Okay, let's send. Who do you guys want to send? Many decisions have to be made. Let's go. Oh, I can't do that one. Wait, hang on a second, you guys. Hang on. Sorry, I heard something fall. Sorry, I heard something fall, but it was just it's okay. We're no one got hurt. Okay, so do you know what? We're gonna send all the Torn Blades because we have captured them. We have captured all of, well, at least we captured these two. No, to add insult to injury, let's just send a Brona by herself. Team nasty. Okay, sorry, something fell. Okay, Xenoblade Chronicles X. No, I've never played that, actually. I heard a lot about it, but, again, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, I wanted to, but I think I was so busy with Smash Bros. That it just never occurred to me to also get that game. Just wait for this mission to finish. Oh, man. This is, okay, we have, like, an hour and 15 minutes left of stream. So, yeah, we're finally gonna actually start the solo effort. Finally. Akos, Patroka, and Abrona. Well, the thing is though, like, if they're all on different people, that would be really good. Because I believe, well, the thing is, well, then again, because Akos comes with a topple, and Abrona comes with the break. So I guess if you just wanted to just use Nia only, then that would be the thing. But it'll be. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. The topple for Morag, actually. If you give Akos to Morag, then it also has a topple. That could be good. Yeah. Patroka fits for a very specific kind of build, or a very specific kind of party, in my opinion. She's more about chain attack spam. Okay. Now this is the annoying part of the game, but at least now we're able to solo. This is the part that I mentioned earlier as my least favorite part, because they want you to just go around everywhere, and it wasn't a good time.
I reckon.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, I have to dust off my Wii U for that to happen. Okay, Argentum. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I think it begins. It begins. Finally. We should probably outfit ourselves. Okay. For pouch items, I want to use Astrology Made Simple. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Pyra licks books, doesn't she? Cool. And Grumbird. And we're good. Okay. We gotta keep things chugging along. We're gonna try to do this as best we can. The main focus of this particular run is just gonna be me, like, running through everything, essentially. Oh, I forgot. There's also that person. I remember someone mentioned it last time in the stream. I wish I could remember, but there's a certain person whose quests you have to finish before you can start getting premium cylinders. I'd have loved it if premium cylinders were available through, like, bonus experience. That would have been pretty nice, but no such luck. So I think we just have to go all the way up and through here, yeah? Yeah, got it. Hey, Mechaflame, thanks very, very much for joining us. Always appreciate having people watch. I'm gonna figure it out though, like, I don't know, like, what games do you want? Like, I have almost every Zelda game, and I'd love to start playing some Zelda again, because, you know, favorite series of all time. Not Ocarina. Not Ocarina. I played that game so many times for the purposes of this channel that, I kind of don't want to anymore. Uh-oh. Although, maybe 100% Majora's Mask is something I'd be down for, because Majora's Mask was, like, my favorite. Oh, if you go... Oh, I forgot, yeah. See, okay, that's the thing I don't like about this, like, these opening areas, is that there's so many, like, scripted type parts, where it's just, like, you're... Like, you can use your intuition, but it doesn't matter. Oh, man. I feel bad. You have to take the ship first. Suspend disbelief just for a little bit more than we ask you to. Woo! Fun stuff. Oh, it's so nice when it rains. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Well, I went the wrong way. Whoops! I've done a 100% Wind Waker previously. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. That was the first time, like, I've had... Wind Waker was one of my very first games ever. And when I hadn't 100%ed it until last fall, was it? That was fun. I don't know, like, what do you guys want to see? Like... Like, what do you? Because the thing is, like, I'm done. I'm really done at playing anything. It's just that I want it to be something that you guys would actually watch, and it's really hard to gauge that because obviously not everyone necessarily has the time. Because usually we do stream around this time. And I don't like speedrunning because, like, when you speedrun, you're not really getting the full experience, in my opinion. At least for a game, like, you know, because if you've already played Zelda, like, cover to cover a billion times, not bad. But in terms of, like actually playing the game after not playing it for so long, I think that, like, actually going for more. Yeah, so, like, yeah, the whole skip travel would have been nice. Like, it would have been a nice way to sort of give more structure, but and then just have fast travel be like an item that you receive, as we have it right now, because that would have maybe helped a little bit with the progression, to make you feel like, oh yeah, but oh yeah, I've really come along since this is, you know, since I started playing this game. So yeah, that's kind of what I've kind of thought. Also, not to mention, like, the thing about speedrunning, I think that would only be fun if I had a timer, and I have to get a timer. I have to get, like, those timer things that you can install so that it'll show up on your OBS. Because I remember trying to do a Breath of the Wild speedrun. That was fun. It's just that a lot of mistakes were made. Like, also, yeah, that's kind of the thing too. Like, in terms of performance, my performance dips considerably when I'm talking and interacting with chat. Okay. Oh, I was gonna pay. Wait, stop. Oh man, they're I can't believe they're gonna make us talk through all of this. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so that's kind of the thing too. Like, speedruns would actually be really difficult because, you know, when you're in front of a lot of people, you kind of get a little bit tense, and you don't perform as well as you'd like to. Okay. Because I did 3 heart runs for a lot of the older games too. But yeah, so we did like kind of like a normal standard playthrough for Majora's Mask, where we would literally just unlock a bunch of stuff. We would get the Fierce Deity's Mask. I don't know. We'll keep thinking about it. Well, I'm not entirely sure though what we would play exactly. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, this is Pyra's tea drinking, so we're gonna watch this.
Right. So it looks like we're heading out tomorrow. Everyone, make sure you're ready by then.
Understood.
Affirmative.
I really like Poppy.
The tea here is lovely.
You can find quality goods here. from
Hey,
all
Jeremiah
around
Williams, how you doing?
forest.
And
You
M.
like the
Williams, how you doing?
Yes.
Got 2 Williams in a
If there's
row.
time before we leave, I think I'll have another cup later.
Feels so good to rest in a proper inn after a long voyage.
Yeah. It's good to be on familiar shores again.
Oh yeah, I actually have this cutscene say, I'm sorry, I have the screenshot of Dromark saying she's exposing a lot of skin. It's one of my, like, I don't know, just Dromark with, why can't this be a costume? Seriously, Dromark with a sleeping cap. I really like Pyra's English voice. That's a really nice sound effect. Also, why is he sleeping with gloves and armor on? It's like, whatever. Maybe he's used to it.
You! How did you... What are you doing in my bed?
Wait!
Ah! Get out! Interloper! Monster!
Wait a minute!
Oh man, they killed Tora! Well, Tora's dead, you guys.
Room? The guy's room, see?
That large beer stein.
I can't believe it.
did it again. I am such an idiot.
She's so cute.
Is this what they call sleepwalking?
You were staring.
Sleep cuddling.
Pervert.
Oh, okay, never mind. Tora's back.
What?
She's certainly exposed.
So yeah, I have this as a screenshot.
Hot meat kettle.
Would you care to explain?
I would have loved more heart-to-hearts between these guys actually,
My good
Dromark and
Have you looked
Zerda.
in a mirror recently?
It's a really nice hat. Honestly, wearing a hat when you sleep is actually pretty nice because, like, just make sure it's a clean hat because obviously you're doing many problems for your skin if it's a dirty hat and then you're sleeping in that. But like, it keeps the heat in, so you have a much more comfortable sleep. The only problem though is that it does ruin the circulation a bit. Like, actually, wearing pajamas, I've actually read about this recently. Wearing pajamas, even no matter how loose-fitting they are, it still does to a degree cut off circulation. Not like super cut off, but like it's not as it's not as effective than if you were sleeping completely nude. I just thought I'd say that. I just thought I'd go ahead and say that the benefits of that is that with better blood circulation, I think that affects your health overall positively. I read this before. I should look it up again. Anyways, enough talk about sleeping nude. How's everyone doing right now? What aux cores did I put on Pandora? I think it was Affinity Max. Yeah, Affinity Max attack and Outdoor attack. And what was the other one? I think I used Machine Hunter or Titan Hunter depending on the fight. Like, it's not something that like I'd like to talk about a lot, but that is something though that I have recently read about, that if you sleep like that, you actually get more health benefits than if you slept with pajamas. Wait, I thought we were... Oh, this is bad. Wait. Guys, I'm dying. I can't even see where I'm going. Yes. Special level 4. It's alright. The problem with special level 4 though... Wait, I should have activated that one, my bad. The thing with that special level 4 is that it does take a long time to charge up. Usually I would only use it if, like, someone's spamming. Okay, we gotta get this. Sorry, I meant to make this. There we go. Well, I mean, like, if you are in a living condition where people can enter your room freely, then yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, come on. But if you're lucky and you're able to get away with it, it's not that bad. It's actually, I hear it's quite lovely. Also, part of it, I think one of the other things too, according to this article, I'll see if I can find it later. But according to the article, you could also, like, it also affects your self-esteem. Yeah, and that's all I'll say about that. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, Zeke's ability, it's really nice, but it's just that with the new Pandora, it's like most of the damage would just come from spamming your attacks, your arts, and not your specials. Like, most of the time you're not going to be doing specials as much, so I wouldn't use it. Like, the thing that kind of lets me down a little bit about Pandora, the only thing that would make her, that would keep her from making... Sorry. The only thing that is keeping me from using Pandora all the time is her specials. They don't hit very many times as much as I'd like them to. They're a little bit slow, too. Try asking someone else. Okay. Do not have Kalman. What games am I most excited for? I'm really excited for Dark Souls Remastered. Dark Souls Remastered, Super Smash Bros. Definitely something I'm looking forward to. Like, I'd love to get into Super Smash Bros. Again. Like, I played the Wii U version, and... Okay, so, I think part of the reason why I had trouble with the Wii U version is because I spent all my time as a kid playing Melee, and then when Brawl came out, I had one of the old Wiis, where they had GameCube controller compatibility, right? So they have that, and then I was just so used to it that I would never use like anything ever again, so it felt weird to not use a GameCube controller. Then the Wii U game came out, and it felt very strange. I found it really frustrating. And like eventually there was like the yeah, eventually you could get an adapter, but that just got to a point where I just didn't care enough to play anymore. Not to mention that the online component was really bad for me because my internet was bad. So yeah, like, so that's kind of what it is for me. Smash Bros would be probably my #1 thing to look forward to, just because I miss playing like fighting games, quote unquote. Smash Bros is kind of a weird fighting game, but it's like, considering it has a scene, we might as well classify it as one. Why not? Why not? Yeah, the adapter works on the Switch, so that could be cool. Like, assuming that the adapter for the Switch will, sorry, or the adapter that I'm using will still work for Smash Bros. It'll be great. Cause yeah, like I did play some Fire Emblem Warriors with the GameCube controller a couple of months ago. That was pretty fun. And there's no lag. That's the best part. The best part is that there's no lag. A driver showcase. That would be a little bit weird because, like, when you look at all the different blades, it would be kind of strange to sort of say that, oh, this one's better than this one, because, like, they all have similar functions to each other.
I will attend to your every
Anyway, it's a
need.
keen eye, right?
At least for
I hope
fighting.
I'll live up to your expectations.
Okay, here we go.
Very interesting. This is easy for
Yeah, I've always found, like, complaining about anime kind of an arbitrary thing, because, like it's just, it's not like there is, like, one definitive anime manga art style. It's like saying that there's, like, a definitive kind of painting, or a definitive kind of, like, movie or genre. It's just such a varied thing that, like, generalizing it isn't really doing you any favors. Yeah, but okay, sorry, going back to the whole driver showcase thing, the reason why I haven't is because they're already such different characters, and every showcase that I do would involve using their affinity charts to some degree, but it wouldn't really matter that much unless, like, the only times I would really look at their affinity charts, or the driver affinity charts, is when it was, like, super impactful to what I was about to do. So, of course, like, Zeke's Eye of Shining Justice or Unleash Shining Justice would be a big deal. There would be, what's it called? Morag's Golden Opportunity would be a big one. That's kind of what it is. I'd love to see more. Wait, why would they summon? Wait, why are they back? Who did this? No. Ah, they summoned my party members back. Why would they do this? Why? Hello, Lord Pineapple. Okay. Please leave. There you go. There we go. Man, I don't know why they would insist. Brigands hideouts, yeah? So, I want to go here. I guess we're going here. No, wait, no. Varnax's plunges. Okay, I think this is it. Okay. Honestly, though, like, I'd love to see more and more updates for driver affinity charts. Honestly, that new update with New Game Plus, yes, there were new blades, and yes, most of them were very, very good, but I did not have nearly as much fun with that as much as I had fun with the driver affinity chart changes. They're very, very strong. They're very, very good. Okay, where do I go? Oh yeah, I can just drop down here, and then that would be it. Cool, but I might die. Okay, wait. Find a closer one. No. I live! Awesome. Ah, yes, Acute Melvin. This is like one of the very first unique enemies that I would farm, because I got the wood chip and I thought, oh, this is just a strong weapon. I remember being super excited because the wood chip was such a huge upgrade to my attack power. Oh, wait, I think I have to walk to this first. There we go. And now we have to open up Rock's Core, yeah? Yep. I don't know. Rock, I kind of found a little bit underwhelming as a blade. I would have loved more people with his moveset, though. I think that would have been really interesting. Like, I didn't really find him that incredible of a blade, but, you know, whatever. Wait. Oh, they want me to actually... Cool. Alright. Have it your way, then.
Rock, pleased to meet you.
There we go.
I ask my schmines. Away!
Yeah, like, I remember when I was working on the Blade Showcase for him, and the first thing I thought of was like, okay, that's cool. He does some nice niche things and topple damage. That's nice. He has an evasion ability. I guess that's pretty cool too, even though it comes at the cost of HP. But that's about it. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Only Blade that has the smash ability. That's why I want more people, like more movesets available. Or, sorry, not more movesets, but like more people to share that moveset. That would be very, very useful. Best Ox Core for Herald? Honestly, because Herald's always been about that big damage, so it literally would have just been that. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I feel like Agility actually would be more useful because she already does enough damage, then you build Agility, so because she's so good at taking aggro for herself, having Agility would help keep him safe. Oh, you just S-ranked Zenobia, congratulations. Menacing Joe. There we go. Yeah, this feels much better than playing as Cosmos, I gotta say. The fact that you can cancel your auto attacks really quickly. Oh yeah, so someone asked me last week what I thought the new Blades would be. I have no idea, but I am sincerely hoping that it's gonna be a new Chrome Katana. It looks like it's gonna be a new Chrome Katana, at least one of them. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a new Chrome Katana, a new Bit Ball, and a I forgot what the other one was. Maybe an Ether Cannon, but like I would love it if it's a new Chrome Katana. Like literally, it's just like I don't know, because like there's no such thing in my mind as a bad Chrome Katana, because each Chrome Katana has some sort of weird niche. Like there might not necessarily be like a good niche, like or at least like some niches might be inherently better than others, but like you have that choice, which I love. How many hours do I have in this game? Good question. How many do I have? 482 and counting. Almost 143. Sorry, almost 483. Can't even speak English right now. Goodness gravy. But yeah, I've been playing a lot. But I'm really, really hoping, though, for a new Chrome Katana, because I love them. Oh, sorry, someone asked earlier, sorry, I meant to answer this question, but we've been so caught up in all this nonsense with going all over the world map just to find a single core crystal. I wanted just to say that between Breath of the Wild and Majora's Mask, I like them both. I'm starting to see more and more flaws of Majora's Mask due to the fact that there's so many reasons for button swapping. Like, it feels really weird. Like, they improve it in the 3D version, yeah. Like, they prefer to have, you know, like, they did change the button inputs in the 3DS version, sure, but man, in the original, it was rough. Although, the graphics of Majora's Mask have actually started to grow on me. I used to think it looked really, really bad, but now, as I got older, like, this actually looks really nice. It looks really creepy, a little unsettling. I loved it. But yeah, honestly though, like, to choose between those two, I liked it more than Twilight Princess, personally. Like, there's nothing really, like, Twilight Princess, I used to love it a lot, I played it a lot, but then after playing some of these older games, though, and then after playing Breath of the Wild, I was just like, I still like Twilight Princess, but not as much as I used to. But yeah, okay, sorry, the new Fire Emblem game. I would love to hear more about it, but since it's coming out for Switch, I'm really looking forward to what they do. Because I played a lot of Radiant Dawn, and I loved how maps worked in that game, so I would love to see some more of that. But yeah, Fire Emblem I'm looking forward to. Like, I'm probably going to play it for the channel, but it depends though. I don't know what kind of guides I'd make for it. Unless I find something like really cheesy that's going to break the game. Ooh, pan-seared marinated chicken with tomato pepper risotto. That's nice. honestly, I had no problems with the motion controls of Skyward Sword. Like, Skyward Sword is... It's the kind of game where I felt like it didn't let me play it enough. Like, there would be just all this exposition and explaining, and it's just like, come on, like, cool, but let me just swing the sword and fight all the enemies. That's all I want to do, because the motion controls were actually acceptable, in my opinion. I loved them. I had no problems with them. It's just that most of the time it was like a fetch quest, going between worlds. Maybe I'll replay that game. Let's see, I don't know, because that was the only... I think that was one of the only 3D Zelda games I have not played on this channel. Maybe I'll play that game. Although I'm gonna have to redo my setup to make sure that I can actually swing the Wii Remote freely. But yeah, I'd love to play an older Zelda game. I think that would be nice. Yeah, I remember last time it just dropped. Yeah, that's kind of my thing about Skyward Sword, is that I really liked what it did, but I didn't appreciate that... Wait. Stop. Thank you.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
Okay, here we go. This can't be that bad. Just play Metal Gear. Dun 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 dun. Aww.
We lost the upper hand.
Yes, we did. That's okay, though.
Double spinning
There we go. Oh, it's so slow.
We can do this all day.
What do you got? Super strength? Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of Japanese RPGs that are coming out, not like this year or beyond. Oh, SMT5, you guys. That's what I'm looking forward to. It's good old SMT5. What arts for Patroka on Rex? Honestly though, I wouldn't put, like, personally, I didn't put Patroka. I put it on Morag. Because of the chain attack bonuses. But it's literally the same as every other. I think actually, yeah. I've never. You know, I'll experiment. I can't answer that right now, but I do know that there will be some differences at least.
Okay, time to take you down.
Oh really?
Like your
Yeah, I never had the pleasure of playing X. That's the thing though, because I wasn't even an interest. Also, do you know what? I didn't even have much interest in Xenoblade at the time too. So I don't know. We'll see. Like there are rumors of a port coming out. I don't know. Like I might play that. Might stream it for like 3 hours, and then before I can make a judgment on whether or not I'll like it or not. Yeah, Persona 5 would be nice too, but Persona, for all intents and purposes, is a Sony exclusive. Well, that's true. Yeah, I missed out on SMT Apocalypse for 3DS. I love Persona. Not Persona. SMT Apocalypse. I played a lot of SMT 4. That was like the first one that I played. And I'm playing through Nocturne right now, which should be a lot of fun. Oh, look at that crit. Hey. Can I just sneak past these guys? Would that be permissible? Okay. Nice. Pay no attention to the scantily clad man and woman. Yeah, I really, it kind of takes me out whenever I play a game and it's a really, really slow start. Like, yeah, I get that you do need to explain how the game works. Like, that was my problem with this game, actually. Was that, like, it just takes such a long time to explain to us how parts of the game works. And then, after that, it was just a matter of, like, kind of just letting the game allow you to play it. That was my problem with Skyward Sword, is that once I actually felt like the game was getting a little bit more acceptable, it just stopped. Go. Crit heal builds, baby! Oh, I keep messing up. I should start with Anchor Shot, then do all the other arts. There we go. There we go. Let's do the auto attack cancels. It's like the best move in the world. Come on. full affinity. Let's make it happen. Oh, really? Affinity down? Fine. This is considerably tougher than using Cosmos. Okay. Yeah, you know, honestly, once Chapter 5... Like, Chapter 5 is when the game really starts to pick up in this game, I find. Because that's when you're past most of the tutorial stuff. Then they just have some random tutorials at the ending. That was brutal, I remember that. Oh, wait. I remember this part. This is when I was making jokes about how... like, the person that you subscribe to is actually the person that's holding me hostage. And forced to do all these streams and talk to you guys. The real Lee is actually somewhere else. Undisclosed location. Wait, are they actually gonna call in more people? Are you kidding me with this? Oh, well. No, I'm not gonna stick around for you. I'm getting out of here. I like how you guys think that just because you guys are on the balcony and you saw me, that means you get to initiate a fight with me. Alright, let's go over here. The nighttime music of Alba Cavendish is also really good. There we go. Oh, hello, Pimo. Welcome to the stream.
She's gone.
Oh, this is okay. Now this is gonna be a real duel, and I'll mention the story. I feel bad that he's not watching the stream right now because I'm gonna be talking about him. He was very frustrated at the fight against Morag at the end of the game because of all the dodge, right? There we go. Excuse me a second. I need another one. There we go. Okay, AoE. Nice. Cool. But yeah, he was very frustrated because of all the dodging that Morag had available.
Chain attack, stop!
Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei's Crossfire Emblem, you'd think it would sound like this totally badass, like, demons and riders, you know? Or demons and soldiers would be really, really cool. But then it ended up being something completely different, but, you know, welcome nonetheless. Oh, that was an epic, like, shot where they both leapt up in the air to fight each other. Love that. Oh, the sword didn't even hit her. Did you see that? Like the sword was just a couple of inches away from her face. Why would you buy the other businesses? Fire Emblem is a different kind of game altogether. Will I be doing videos on Hyrule Warriors? Oh yeah, definitely. A lot of people have been asking for me to do videos for Fire Emblem Warriors. So not Fire Emblem Warriors, Hyrule Warriors. People have been asking. It's just that, like, you know, because I'm so focused on Switch that I can't really commit to that because I want to focus on the here and now. But since there's going to be a remaster, might as well. Not to mention that this is going to be my chance. This is going to be my chance to finally play as Skull Kid. One of my favorite characters in all of video games. Like, Skull Kid, and also I get to play as Marin. Apparently Marin's a playable character. Thank you. I'll take that. But yeah, that's all I can say, though. Oh, this is the part that... Okay, this is the part where I needlessly got lost at. Okay, we have to walk it. Yeah, honestly, like, if you can, like, leveling up to 99 isn't that bad. It's just that you need to have strong blades, because remember, strength or power isn't necessarily intrinsic to your levels. What matters is your trust levels, not overall levels. Here we go. But one of the things that bothered me about Hyrule Warriors was the fact that the progress that you make, it's very reliant on you also leveling up all the other characters. That was very annoying. I remember when there was this one section where I needed to get I think it was me trying to get the last Guardian Gate for Lana. Yeah, I was trying to get the last Guardian Gate for Lana, or something like that. Or no, maybe I was trying to get the I was trying to get like the next level for Volga.
I'll teach.
Wait. I was trying to get the last for Volga, and I had to play as Great Fairy, and thing is, my Great Fairy was super under-leveled, and I had no experience playing as it. It was so strange. It was very strange. So yeah, like it's probably not going to be that different. I might actually ask someone to help me so that we can play 2-player mode, just so that I can use the character that I like for all the maps. Like, I don't mind restrictions per se. I just don't like the fact that these restrictions... take, like, completely take you out of the game. Yeah, Lana's Spear was one of my favorites to use. Like, Lana's Spear, Ruto is actually quite good. In terms of killing captains or bosses, Ruto is one of the best ones, in my opinion. But Lana's Tome is probably... Like, Lana's Tome, Midna's Mirror, and... Yeah, Lana's Tome, Midna's Mirror, and Young Link's Mask. Those are the best weapons, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I saw the Breath of the Wild costumes for Zelda. Oh man, I'm gonna use Zelda a lot more now, because I love that outfit. Oh yes, we gotta talk to Recycling Shop Man. This is lame, but I like what they tried to do. So like, oh, there's economy, and you need to buy something in order to get information. I will buy. There you go. I can just skip this. Come on. There we go. No! What? I have a tendency to press buttons without thinking. Sorry. That's why I play YouTube. Okay. Man. But yeah, that's the thing though. Like, Hyrule Warriors was a very pleasant surprise. It was much better than I anticipated it being. And I liked how they worked out the roster though. Everyone was so well thought out that even if they weren't necessarily quote-unquote good, they were still entirely functional, and they all brought something new to the table, which is really all you can really ask for in any game, really. Okay. We're almost there. Okay, we have like 38 minutes left. You have 38 minutes left, so is there anything you guys want to ask? If you have any suggestions what to do for the next stream, after we do this Pyra run... Yeah, after we finish this Pyra run, we're gonna move on to a different game. Honestly though, like, it'll be a while before the DLC comes out. I'm really looking forward to it. I am a little bit impatient because I'd love to play it really soon, but I'd rather they took their time to make sure it was good. Want to make sure. Because yeah, I want to play a Zelda game next if possible, but I don't know which one you guys would rather see. Like, I'll set up a poll, but I want to know what my options are. I'm down for either Majora's Mask, Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, or Zelda 1. Or Breath of the Wild if you guys want to. Like, do you guys really want to see me with Breath of the Wild? That's cool too. I don't mind. Breath of the Wild, Skyward Sword, or Majora's. Well, yeah, we'll put up to a vote. We'll put up to a vote, and I'll for next week. I'll have a better idea in mind. I'd love to play Zelda 1. Or Zelda 2, but here's the thing though, if ever I play Zelda 2, it would have to be with a guide. I would actually have to play it with a guide, because I have not played that game enough to have everything memorized. With Zelda 1, I kind of have it memorized. I might just have a map handy, just in case, but for the most part. Here we go. Oh! Oh, goody. Oh yeah, I remember the last time we did this. Okay. I keep forgetting that this is a thing that happens. Oh man, because I love Zelda 1. Zelda 1 is one of my favorite games of all time too, actually. Like, it's funny, because the older I got, the more I love that game. Oh, I guess we're going here. Like, it's the kind of game that... Like, it's the kind of game that I hated as a kid, but fell in love with as an adult, you know? It's that kind of game.
Shall we?
Here we go. Or should we play Lampshade of no significance? No, I liked A Link to the Past. It's just that not enough people were around to watch it, so it was just like, that's the thing though. Like, that's why I want to play whatever is the most popular for you guys, because I love to talk and have someone to actually communicate with. Okay, now we can go to the abandoned factory. It's upper level, yeah? Yeah. Nice. I think also I've never. Here's the thing though. Link to the Past randomizer. I've never heard of that. Like, or maybe it has been brought to my attention, but I kind of forgot. It hasn't really been on my mind. We'll see. I was like, we'll have time to think about it. But I'd love to start playing some Zelda again, because I love Zelda, and Zelda was the first game we started here on the channel, so it's only right to kind of go back and play some old ones. What else do we got? Yeah, Majora's, Breath of the Wild, Skyward Sword, and Zelda 1 would probably be the options. Speedrunner! What a great name.
Magnificent.
Oh, come on. It's gonna be tough. Okay, good. We got max affinity at least. I'm glad. There we go. This part's not that bad, so I need to build it up. There we go. Maybe build a level... I think level 2 is fine. I think level 2 special is more than enough to kill this guy. Yep. Her level 2 is really nice just because of how far it hits. Oh man, Skyrim. Thinking about Skyrim actually makes me a little upset because I had such high expectations for that game. Like, it's not really a bad game. It's just that, like, it was my first time playing that game too, but I felt so underwhelmed by it. Eventually, it was just like, like, no offense, like, if you guys like Skyrim, you know, that's great. But man, when I played it though, like, I liked what it tried to be, but after playing Breath of the Wild, and after playing, like, Dark Souls even, it's just that there weren't enough options to keep me invested for that long. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not that field skill, it's this one.
Leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use. I call upon the power of fire.
Hey, Victoria, welcome to the chat. That's the thing though, like, I remember, like, something like, I will go on record and say that my 70th playthrough of Dark Souls 1 was 10 times more enjoyable than my first time playthrough of Skyrim. Yeah, it's just because I look for different things in a video game, I find. That's really what it boils down to. I don't like when video games restrict me. Because Skyrim felt really restricted, which was ironic because it's supposed to be the kind of game where you have a bunch of options and you play with it. Yeah, it was supposed to be the kind of game where you have a ton of options, but I just didn't feel like that, though. Yeah, so, you know. Yeah, but yeah, like, we'll choose whatever game we have for next time. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's gonna be some damage. AoE! Oh, that AoE is so strong! Whoa! Cool. Uh-oh, it's a cannon. Rhino Storm? What does that mean? I love it when, like, they announce what the attack of the enemy is going to be, but you have no idea what it does. And honestly, would it matter because you can't mitigate your damages by moving around or anything like that. Yeah, like, that's the thing about Skyrim, though. It's just like, I don't know, like, there's only so much you could do in that game, really. Like, yeah, there's exploration, sure, but when you consider that the exploration is just different versions of a cave that you've been in before, yeah. Like, you know, like, in 2011, it must have been a revelation, but, man. Oh, okay, time for the duel of fate. This is a real duel now. Here we go. Get the close-up. There we go. Yeah! Look at this lightsaber duel. Wait. It looks so silly. Look how strong I am. Oh no, it's a knockback. Oh, this is a really nice fight. Ow. Alright. Alright, got that crit heal. Oh boy. He's going for blood. He's going for blood, guys. Oh, this is an epic fight. A duel of epic proportions. Oh, he's overloading his Thunder Beam. I guess this calls for... Here we go. I always screw that one up. I always press it way too early. Oh, that is an epic finish. That was fun. And now it is nighttime.
You guys are even tougher than last time. However, your luck ends right here.
Oh, yeah, you guys get the idea. Oh man, that's fun. See, you know, that actually looks like a fun fight. I mean, a little bit one-sided, sure, and we did have to wait for some RNG to give us the crit heals, but still, it's good. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought when I saw Boreas. I thought that was like a Baymax looking rabbit. Wasn't though. Still. Yeah, I don't mind the lack of, like, you know, because like this is a good single player game. I wouldn't really take away from that. I wouldn't take away from that. But in terms of having but in terms of like being any form of multiplayer, I feel like maybe they should borrow the idea of this game, but then flesh it out in a completely different game. Not just like, oh, this is Xenoblade, but then with a multiplayer tacked onto it, you know? Because like that's kind of like what they did with Metal Gear Survive. They just got a lot of assets from Metal Gear Solid 5, and then put zombies in it and called it a day. Apparently that game is super cheap right now. I think you can get it for like $10. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to say hello to the archive. To those of you guys in the archive, actually, I'm curious about what you guys would rather have. Would you guys... Okay, what game do you guys want to see? Preferably a Zelda game. Yeah, preferably a Zelda game, or maybe I'll play Mario. I guess Mario Odyssey might also be thrown in there too. But yeah, just throw that out there. Like, I'd love to play some game after we do the Pyra run, so like 2 weeks from now. So that's what it is, though. It's just like, if you guys have any suggestions, like I wouldn't mind playing Mario again. That was fun last time we did it. That was really fun. No, it was really also like, because I've never really played much post game personally. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll play some nice post game. Well, or start the game anew on a new file and then make my way to post game. We'll figure it out. I like how Mithra's in all the cutscenes, but Pyra's the one that's running the show. I live streamed Odyssey once, where we beat it in one sitting. It took us like, I think it took us like 5 hours, and I was so hungry by the end of it. I really wanted to start introducing snacks to the stream, but it's tough to do that. It's really tough to introduce snacks because I don't want to give you guys like corn chip ASMR, you know? Corn chip ASMR would be the last thing I want for you guys, you know? Okay, here we go.
Magnificent.
Oh, so Mega Man's actually going to be in the future. Not me though. Like, but there is someone that I'm going to be inviting to the channel to do a Mega Man playthrough, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait. Hope you guys will be there. Here we go. Lila's actually kind of difficult.
Chain attack ready.
Yeah, Lala's actually kind of difficult because she can like CC you. Does quite a bit of damage considering her level. Go on, give me the map. Oh, I forgot she's that kind of character. Like, I would love like a co-op mode for Breath of the Wild. Like, honestly, I would love that.
Finish.
Here we go. My profile pic's a picture that I drew a long time ago. Oh, wait, just to get, let go. Stop. Got me scared a little bit there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Unless, yes! Oh, the DOT. Damage over time. Oh man, damage over time. That was fun. But yeah, I think it took me like 5 hours to beat Mario Odyssey. I had a lot of fun doing that one though. I think that was the very first. That was the very first. What's it called? Stream that I did on the new computer, using the headphones. Oh, sorry, the headset. Yeah, so oh yeah, we were making jokes last time from the previous stream, Poppy QT Prime. So it would literally be like much more voluptuous in stature, but then wait a minute, hang on. Yeah, much more voluptuous in stature, but then like have like this code of honor that's totally awesome and has rousing speeches. Totally cool, but you know, what do I know, right? But yeah, honestly, like, there was a Breath of the Wild mod for multiplayer. I'd love to do that. Also, there was a Linkle mod actually, where you get to play as Linkle from Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, AOE, come on. That AOE is really difficult. Like, you have to be really close in order for that to work. Yeah, I always invite people to play Switch while they're watching the stream. It really does help out. Just because, like, you know, like, remember last week, that was when I specifically uploaded the farming video for Fire Emblem Warriors. For the sole purpose of, for the sole purpose that if you guys watch the stream and you do the farming, it'll be a lot easier for you guys and your sanity. Because not everyone likes the grind. Mithra to S+, nice! I like the fact that maxing out Mithra means maxing out Mithra's trust means maxing out Pyra's trust too. Like, simultaneously. I really appreciate that. Oh, Victor playing the Super Mario Odyssey, showing us how it's done. Wait. I have never been here, but I've never seen this. Well, okay. Cool. Okay. There we are. Yeah, I remember being super lost for this particular part too. Like, there's a lot of annoying clarity issues with this game. I think it's because it's kind of inconsistent when it does happen, where you do need to, like, kind of find out different locations and see how the locations kind of work together to form a cohesive whole. It's just that with this particular map, everything looks kind of samey. You're constantly distracted by enemies that take a long time to kill. Here we go. Yeah, I think the very first S+ that I ever made was Poppy QT Pi. Definitely that was my first one. And then after that was... I think after that was Herald. Yeah, Herald and Cosmos were after that. And then Pyra Mithra. And then Cassandra. And then after that, I did that for some of the... I did that for Petroka and Abrona too. There we go. Oh, seriously? You guys went all the way back just for me? There we go. Okay, yeah, they have to be like right in front of you in order for the AoE to work. Yeah, thankfully there's a heavy return if you get Poppy.
Okay, time to take you down.
There we go. No, don't run away. Ah, whatever. What do you know? This is censored for your viewing pleasure. Wait, where are you? Wait a minute. Position the camera properly? There you go. Look at this. Silly this is. Yeah, people still care about Splatoon 2. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, accidentally. Oh, I activated the super boss. Okay, we're gonna be okay. Oh, he's gonna one-shot me unless I sneak past him. Okay, because yeah, we're kind of underleveled for this. Here we are. Whee! Yeah, there's just a lot of weirdnesses of this game. Okay, wait, just run to the cutscene. Just run to the cutscene. Go. Okay, this is going to be really easy, and I feel bad because we are going to have a Poppy QT Pie on our team now, meaning that Pyra will only do so much. There you go. Just cancel us off with an anchor shot just because of how long it takes for this to do. And fire. Simple bread and butter.
Excellent.
Nice and easy. Like, yeah, you know what? I should have just... Honestly, I kind of feel bad that I missed it on the Splatfest, because I think that would be the main reason why I would come back, just to play Splatfests. Oh, never mind. Okay, okay. Okay, we're okay then. Time to fight. See, look how easy this is. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's the missiles. Also, look how fast this is too. Like that's the thing about Pyra, that she has an advantage over Mithra. Her level 4 takes up much less time. Her level 4 takes way less time to actually charge up. Most of these people are gonna die really quickly.
Chain attack ready.
Yeah. One of the things that have bothered me about Splatoon is just the fact that, like, the ranked mode was just so bad for my health. It was tough. Ooh, Bulge Harbor. For harboring the bulge. No, okay. Alright. Thanks for having me, you guys. Because, yeah, the main thing about Splatoon 2 that I noticed is that, like, it was basically Splatoon 1, but with better connectivity. Oh, Patruka. Time to say goodbye. Oh, never mind. It's my time to die. Wow, that is some lots of damage. Oh, I tried pressing plus. Oh man, that was some serious CC. This is gonna be fun. I think this is gonna be like the first big challenge, the first big threat.
Fine, we'll get 'em yet.
There we go. Like, we might actually have to switch to Diamond if we want to, Yeah, that was just really bad RNG then, if that's the case. Wow. Okay, here we go. These are the Tetsuya and Nomura characters. Speaking of which, I have the Kingdom Hearts HD collection for the PS3, and I still haven't touched them. They're technically not mine; they're my siblings, but still. Yay! Come on, let me go. That's a lot of damage. Yikes. Okay, there we go. I'm ready. Ugh! Crit heal. No, I'm fine, I'm good. Wow. We're gonna be here for a while. This is gonna hurt. We might die, actually. Yeah. Okay, so I guess focus on Mikhail? Yeah, okay, I think focus for Mikhail on this one. Sever's okay. Like, he's not super amazing like all the other Torna Blades, but he does the job well. Mikhail is by far the best, though. Wait, hang on. Wait. Cancel this one. There we go. That's what I want. See, I wish it was possible to dodge that. Like, I actually wish that there were moves in this game where if you're not standing, like, it could still be that you still take damage. It's just that as long as you're not standing in that spot, you won't take the bulk of the damage. Oh well, it's just this is part of the. Oh, do you know what? I should have switched. That's okay. Oh wow, that was fast. This is gonna be the tough part. There we go. Oh no, it's okay. I was hoping to get a last minute charge, but I guess that would have been asking too much. Oh, now you give me this. Now you give me the unbeatable. That CC is a sight to behold. Yeah. Okay, we gotta switch to Okay, so okay, the plan is we have to focus on Mick, and I'm gonna switch to a diamond. I think a diamond would be much more beneficial just because we have that constant heals. Okay.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Oh yeah, we don't need the sword attachment that much either. Oh. Okay, no, we need the avant-garde. I wonder would it make how much of a difference does this make? 800 HP. That's kind of yeah. Okay, I'll yeah, we'll keep it. I'll just have to find the titanium best. Okay. There we go. Okay, this won't be that bad. Yeah, just constantly heal everything back. Yeah, just stay away from Petroka, because she is a menace. Oh, dead ball. Good times. Yeah, we just need more sustainability. That was our only problem. And now we have max affinity. That's gonna help us. Okay, so basically the whole thing about max affinity is that it also helps our charging times. Are you gonna? Oh no! Let me up! Thank you. Guy, got it. Ooh, fire! That hurts. Having played on a fire type. Yeah, and then now we just got the DOT to work for us a little bit. Okay, we're done. Oh, will the fire damage come through? No? Okay, well, okay, so the fire damage lasted for all of 4 seconds. Hey, Lollipop! We're glad you can make it to the stream. Oh, man. Yeah, that diamond really does make a difference, too. Just because of how constantly you can be canceling your attacks. Honestly, we could probably do really well for the rest of the run just by having the diamond equipped. Okay, we got 12 minutes left. I'm trying to think of anything else I could say. Like, yeah, for those guys that are watching the archive right now, if you can, like, yeah, leave a suggestion for any of the games that we mentioned, like Skyward Sword, Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild, Zelda 1, any of the old games, like any Zelda game, I'd be totally down to play. It's I want to play the one that you guys would watch though. That's the thing, because if you guys don't watch, then I can't really interact with anything. Hey, Omar and Ahmad challenges. Is that what your parents named you? Do many people watch the archives? Well, we have been getting substantial amounts of views on the archive, so I'm gonna assume yes. It's just that they don't necessarily comment, but it's just that I have seen like the view counts grow exponentially after that. Because you know how like it also takes into account how many people have actually attended the stream. But then I remember the Cosmos it went up by like a whole like 1,000 views. So some people maybe they just dropped in. Some people like having this as a background noise. Because we talk a lot, or I try to talk a lot. Try to find out some more ideas for banter. It's really tough though, because like, I want to have consideration for people that watch the archives, but I also know that you guys that are here right now would like to talk about certain things too, so it's tricky because like ideally it should be that whenever I talk to you guys, it would still be good banter for people to listen to. So we'll see. Yeah, honestly, when it came to Arthas Ophion, it literally after a while just becomes about how much HP you have. My favorite Zeke cutscene is this one. Actually, one of my favorite cutscenes overall, actually. Waiting for 3 whole days. Oh, your friend's name is Ahmad. Okay, then. Oh, good to have you around. Can I sneak past these guys? With all the splashing noises. Awesome. I did it. Oh, Pyra Ophion actually sounds like fun. So one of the advantages that Pyra has over Mithra is, while she lacks crit recharge on all of her attacks, again, higher blade combo damage, faster startup for her level 3 special on a blade combo, and there's also the issue of, what's it called? The fact that her level 4 actually builds up a lot faster than Mithra's. Yeah, so the nice thing about the new YouTube update is that, yeah, there is a live chat, so there will be times where I answer questions and it's kind of confusing because not everyone knows what exactly I'm answering. Thankfully, though, it is possible to access them, so that's great. I'm really happy about that update. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I think it's this way, yeah? Or does it not matter? Yeah. Let's just go back. I think this is a different way. Okay. But yeah, like, that's kind of the thing though, is that like there's a lot of things I like to do with these streams. Because I know that it does help some people, especially when people do homework and then they have this in the background. I know I do too. Like, I know that sometimes from time to time, I just look up videos or podcasts just so that I could just have noise in the background while I'm playing. Like, most of the videos that I make, there's a lot of preparation involved, and I want to make sure... Oh, you can go either way? Well, we're sticking to this way then. Sticking to my guns. So yeah, that's kind of what it is though, like, it's kind of welcome. Oh no, we lost the upper hand. Here we go. There we go. That's it, like, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, it's just one of those things where, like... Because, like, people naturally don't want to feel like they're isolated, right? It's not because they're needy, it's not because they're clingy, it's just that they naturally have an inclination to be at least somewhat, like, they don't like the idea of just feeling like there's nothing that reflects, you know? Like, they don't like the idea of someone talking, or talking to someone, and then having no response. Because, like, it shouldn't really matter, but then, like, if you talk and then no one really interacts, like, but then people, they don't like the idea of just talking a lot, but then getting no echo in return or anything like that. Because it's a large part of human feeling, I find. Like, I think it's a large part of, like, human feeling where, like, I remember, I was told about this, what's it called? This device that they use to get information out of people in the, was it the KGB? And, like, apparently there's this suit that you wear where it's like they fill it up with water and it's so restrictive that you couldn't move and you start to lose all feeling, so you have no form of, like, kind of reaffirming with yourself that you still exist. It's one of those things. Yeah, Yagnesh, it has been a long time, hasn't it? You're the guy that taught me how to punch chests. I remember you. Uh-oh, Sega Lancel, here we go. Oh yeah, I recently got the season pass, actually. It was really funny. I actually got the season pass really, really late in comparison to most other people. In comparison to most of the people that love this game. Oh no, don't do damage to me. That's insane. This is really squishy, though, I have to say. This is a really, really squishy game that we're playing right now. It's all about just quickly building up damage and getting lucky. Oh, here we go. Oh no, there's two of them. This is getting out of hand, as they say. Oh, look at all that nullify heal. That's cool. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, build it up, build up. Go, go, go! Okay. Oh, man, no unbeatable proc. That's okay.
It's fine. We'll get 'em yet.
Wait, it wasn't that far away. We just have to be really, really sneaky about this one. Yeah, there's a lot of cool little details about Breath of the Wild which I enjoy. Part of the reason why I like the game so much is that there's so many things that we don't know. It's the kind of game where even in the age of the internet that we live in right now, we could still have that aspect of mystery. Like, I remember being super excited when someone on a stream told me how to farm bundles of wood. No, Pyra does not have art recharge. That's a Mithra exclusive ability. It's just that the thing is though, like that's all well and good, but then when you consider that the main source of damage from Pyra is the blade combos, you actually can see some pretty spectacular numbers. Like, the only problem though is that it does take a little bit of time to set up. You do need to have a tank to actually make it work. So it'll be a little bit more difficult to pull off in a solo build, but I'm really looking forward to it. Hey, Shovel, how you doing? How come he can do double spinning edge infinitely? That's for Mithra. Yeah, also if you have certain accessories then it charges up really quickly. Not to mention that I auto attack cancel. Like I auto attack cancel, so my auto attacks go by really, really quickly. Here, I'll show you guys right now.
Okay, time to take you.
Okay, this is double spinning edge. Look at that. Another double spinning edge. Yeah. So it's not as fast as Mithra, obviously. It's less annoying though, and it still does serve the end, and that end is building up special as quickly as you can. Ooh, Gulnid Aspid. That's a very appetizing name. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy. Like I remember like last time I just had the intention of just leaving him alone because, you know, leave him alone, right? But no, he didn't want any of that. There we go. Oh yeah, the items that I have are the not Narsipair, Char-Grilled Grumbird and Astrology, what's it called? Astrology Made Simple? Yeah, it's the one that increases special damage. Astrology Made Simple is one of my favorites just due to the fact that it makes specials that much stronger. Oh, that's true, yeah, there's also the quick arts. So that's the thing about Pyra, though, is that, like, it seems like a very glaring difference that she doesn't have crit recharge like Mithra. But when you consider how she already has tools available, granted, they're a little bit more long-winded, but it's still possible. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Shackle Driver, this is fun. Let's have a fun game mechanic where we just have to stop playing. Yeah, that's the funny thing, like, pouch items, I kind of forgot about them early on until, like, much later when I started making videos about this game. When I realized, well, wait a minute, pouch items are kind of a big deal. Here we go. Yeah, this would have been an instant kill for most people, just because it could do 999,000. Oh yeah, 100%, I don't think I could ever do that. Like, most of the affinity charts, like, I've played this game for more than 450 hours at this point, and man, some of these affinity charts take a while. Still though, like, I don't mind waiting a little bit for the DLC. Like, it's gonna be good. Challenge mode is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to see how it turns out, because it's gonna be very reflective of the builds that we've built this far here on the channel. We've come up with some pretty OP stuff, and I want to see how we measure up against the developers' most sadistic mindsets. Cannot wait. Zeta Shackle. It depends if you, sorry, Zeta Shackle. if it's fully maxed out under the driver art, then it's gonna be 100%. But on a baseline though, it's 50% recharge. But you need to max out the affinity charts though. Affinity charts are like literally like the most important thing on any character. Like if you want to improve your damage, the first thing you look at is the affinity chart, and then you play according to that affinity chart. Like weapons and levels only mean so much. Just sneak around these guys. I don't want to have anything to do with this. Also, okay, we're probably gonna end soon because we're gonna end when we fight Zeke. How about that? We're gonna fight Zeke, and then that's it. Also, we're gonna watch the cutscene with Zeke because that's my favorite cutscene. Because Morak gives him that look that I just ate it all up. It was awesome. Oh man, future goals in life for me anyway is to just randomly voice like a Xenoblade character or a Fire Emblem character. I think that would be a thing that I'd want to do in the future. Particularly for Fire Emblem Heroes, you don't have to say that much. You just have to say something like "onward" or "off I go" or "guide me." Just have to say a couple of phrases and you're pretty much good to go. Fire Emblem Heroes. Nice. I killed a rabbit with my legendary sword, and the world was safer as a result. Mithra New Game Plus? I don't know, because Mithra New Game Plus, it sounds kind of simple. Like, I am planning on playing other games for streaming after I do this. So, like, I appreciate the idea, but I think we're gonna move on from Xenoblade streaming after this. Like, there's still gonna be Xenoblade videos. I still have some ideas, but we won't necessarily get to it. I don't know. Like in the future, I'll probably keep in mind, but it might probably won't be anytime soon. Oh man, Cosmos Poppy Mithra would be kind of broken. Do you know what though? Like, how about this? Next stream is going to be pretty quick. Like, granted, we did play for an extra couple of hours on our first time doing the Cosmos solo, but I would like to just do some super boss killing for a stream next week if I can. Yeah, just because like there's a lot of fun stuff, and earlier today we fought against Tyranta and Kuridil once at the beginning of the stream, which was a lot of fun for me. But I like to go a little bit more for that, just because I know that I try to talk more about like super boss strategies, but it's really it's the kind of thing where it's more about repetition and then having experience playing it. Because yeah, super bosses, they're not that bad. It's just that it's about party setup more than anything. At least for me, I think every party can do it. It's just that depending on your party setup, it'll either take like 5 seconds or half an hour. My first time killing Ophion was half an hour. It was brutal. I remember doing a video. Oh, I did a video for that. I think it was for the Blade Nia. No, the Nim showcase. Oh my goodness, because there were deaths. So I think I spent like a good 2 hours making that video, getting the footage for it. But yeah, like unfortunately though, I am planning on moving on from that after this, just because like we like to have variety here, and I'd love to also like see what you guys would have in mind, what you guys want to see. Not to mention that when Dark Souls Remastered comes out, you can be sure I'm playing that one for stream. Definitely playing that on stream. Like again, like the reason why I'm so excited about that, like, oh man, because yeah, the reason why I'm so excited is because I know there's gonna be a whole new community of people that have never played Souls before, and this is going to be their first experience. I cannot wait. I also, when I found out that password summoning was gonna be a thing, I actually can build really strong builds, and then get summoned by people that are lower level than me, and then I'll get my level matched with them, sure, but then it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really good. I really like the music that plays around here too. It's very serene. Oh, okay, so Gladiator Orion, he sucks, man. Like, it's weird because whenever I fight against him, he takes like he's either super easy or
Hey, Charlotte.
frustrating.
Hey,
Let's watch this.
You just don't give up, do you? Come on, out the way.
I love this cutscene so much.
More like stubborn leech than turtle.
This time I'm here for something a little bit different.
What's that
The matching
supposed to
pose,
mean?
I can't get enough of
I
this.
want to see just how good you are, chum.
Synchronized
I've
poses.
been waiting here for 3 whole days already.
It's my favorite pose. 3 whole days.
Seriously? You know what? No thanks. I don't pick on idiots.
Well then,
But yeah, basically the thing that bothered me about Orion though is
Fight
that
me
even if
and
you
we'll
have
see
really
who's
strong
the
parties,
idiot.
if you can't build a chain attack fast enough, he's
How
going to
did you know
destroy
that
you.
we'd be here?
Unless you have like Ursula on your
I'll
team.
tell you if you can beat me.
He's really,
You
really
wanna
annoying.
join the fun
Not
too?
to mention that sometimes the game will just be like,
No.
nah, you don't get to move
You
for this
all
fight.
go ahead.
Huh? Why?
What a shame. Looks like the illustrious Flamebringer won't be helping you this time.
Thanks for the concern and all, but maybe you should be worrying about yourself. Big tree to your right, big rock to your left, and a cliff right behind you. Which one's gonna get you this time, eh?
I love this cutscene.
Not today, furry
Can't say it
is.
enough.
Check this.
It makes you realize that he's not just a comic relief character either.
Whoa!
That Rathalos greatsword. And that look that she gives him too. Oh, I love it.
Well,
Like she's
feel like taking me
mildly
seriously
surprised.
yet?
That she was wasting it. It's
So
mild
strong.
surprise.
What the? How did you do that?
Thunderbolt Zeke. Tantal's most powerful driver. And its crown prince.
Crown Prince of Tantal?
This guy?
It is quite the rare opportunity to see his swordsmanship
I
firsthand.
love Bridget's reaction to this too.
Now this is more like it. Ooh, come on. Yeah, keep it coming. That's it.
I love it.
That's all I get. Oh, fine. Anyway, ready to concede defeat to the Zekenator?
As if. We're only just warming up, you pompous ass.
I'm right with you. Let's show him what we got.
Alright, it's time for the Lightsabers Duel
Yes.
Volume
Let's see if the Aegis is worth the hype. Hiya!
3. Do you think we should do a stream of like Poppy Alpha solo? Non-stop damage mitigation. Go. Sorry, I can go all out. Also, we get to have Modok watching in the background. This is a nice picture. Oh, nice. Knockback.
What would you have me do?
Oh, this is a good fight. I like this fight.
Astounding!
Why not?
We're really making it.
We'll beat them.
Uh-oh. Oh, this. Oh, okay, wait. Heal up, heal up. Oh man, this is intense. Come on. Heal up, Rex. Woo! Oh, this is yeah, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, actually, no, wait, this is a cutscene. I'll leave the volume.
Not bad, chum.
Right back at you. Impressive. Didn't think I'd ever see another driver
That was a
and
really
blade
fun fight, I have to say.
on Morag Bridges level.
You're still holding back. Where's the Aegis's true power?
Yeah, crit heal combined with diamond, it's
Mithra's
unbeatable.
power is only for fighting bad guys.
Oh, that's so sweet. So I'm a good guy now, is that it?
Am I wrong?
I like your attitude there, chum. Well, that's an Aegis's driver for you.
How did we do, Your Highness?
Sure, you pass. I think we can just about let you into the Praetorium.
What the hell?
I've been working for Indel for a while now. A kind of special envoy. They asked me to keep an eye out for the Aegis. Actually, I volunteered to. You know how it is. I'm jolly sorry for testing you like that.
Oh man, the fight on the back of
planning on
the
getting this
machine
over
is
with
gonna
in
be
one
pretty tough too.
encounter,
When
but
you're
His Highness
soloing.
has the most awful luck, so...
Yeah, I think I got that.
What are you talking about? Everyone has bad days, right? Ah! Why me?
And they never saw him again.
There he goes.
I really hope Fan becomes a blade.
Bad luck indeed.
Should we go rescue him?
Nah. He'll find his own way back up somehow. Let's just board the ship.
He's straight up dead. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all the time we have for today, you guys. It was really, really fun. Glad that you guys were able to join us. I'm going to set up a poll next week for what we're going to do for the next stream in the future. I don't know what it is, but I'll leave some ideas. If you guys have any other suggestions, I'm more than happy to hear you out. Otherwise, though, yeah, that's about going to be it. There's still some stuff that I'm going to be working on after this, too. There's going to be plenty of Fire Emblem still on the way, and we're going to make a return to some Xenoblade, too. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I can really say. Guys, it is a school night. If you're in North America, so do your homework, do well. If you guys are watching the archives right now, thank you very, very much. I always appreciate when you guys drop in and say hello. If you guys have any suggestions for what you want to see for a future stream, I am more than happy to hear about it. We could even play Mario Galaxy. It's not Galaxy, I don't have Galaxy. Play Mario. I'm looking at my games right now. My Switch library is actually quite short. Yeah, like Super Mario Odyssey. So there's quite a few stuff, but like, you know, that's kind of what's on my list right now. Oh, do you know what? I still have to, Kirby Star Allies. That might be an idea too, actually. Huh? So maybe if that's the case, I probably won't put it to a vote then, because I really want to play that game. Anyways, we'll see. We'll figure it out. What I want to say though is that, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. It's a school night, so get that done. For those of you guys right now that are just, you know, like, it's nighttime, so nighttime can be tough for some people, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. There is that Discord link. I did leave it there. If you guys haven't signed up, feel free to do that. It's gonna expire after the stream is done, I think. Well, no, it'll expire a couple of hours after the stream is done, so try to get that done. And yeah, so guys, thank you very much for joining, and as usual, I'll see you guys next time. Hope to see you in the comments in the near future. Take care, everyone.